As everyone starts to file in here, as we get ready for qualifying in about 50 minutes. Make sure everything's good. Systems go for audio. Audio seems to be a little low.
Yeah, it does seem a little low on stream as well.
Yeah, I just adjusted it. That seems better. Awesome. That's what we like.
Yep.
I'm just gonna turn iRacing down just a smidge.
Yeah, I'm turning mine as well down.
Cool. Let everyone file in as we get ready to go. Cal, top of the board. Then it's Crouch. There's Perez, who's come to a sliding stop. There's Christina Ryan and Zach McBride on the same screen. Got Toby Estes. Looks like we got 15. No, Pierce.
Pierce took a lap, so
Yeah, he's on track. Okay.
yeah.
And
he just hit the wall. Again, that turn 2 wall, I'm gonna probably say it more than once this broadcast, but that thing just creeps up on you.
Only if you're on the ball too early.
Yeah, that's racer's instinct. You want to get on as quick as you can.
Cal, top of the board, he set his fastest lap with a qualifying setup. Saucier with a 25.3. I think that's a race setup lap. Ooh, who was that? Was that Catania? No, it wasn't Catania. Who was it that just spun out? Oh, it might have been Hayward.
It's Hayward's probably.
It was a black and blue and white machine, so it might have been Hayward.
Saucier. Oh, maybe it was. Nah, it wasn't him.
I think it was Olivia. It's fine. I just saw it glance. No one got tagged up in it, but I just happened to see it in the corner of my eye. Everyone's starting to make their way in. Kyle tagged the wall out of 2, but he got to the access lane before he came to a stop. Saucier running the not so efficient line.
Well, he did just come out of the pits, so I think he's trying to get a feel for the cold tires. Which is also another thing. It takes about a lap and a half to get him really warmed up here, so it's another thing they're going to have to worry about.
Got Crouch in 3rd. He's behind McDonald here. Toby Estes on track in that U.S. Air Force machine. Pierce on track.
No, Toby just scraped the wall in that U.S. Air Force machine.
Not approved for a flyby there.
Getting pretty scrapey right there with Ryan, the 48, and that green and white machine.
Yeah, that's... So Ryan and Tristan Catania, we saw him a couple times. He finished on the podium at Pocono.
Mm-hmm.
And then Zach McBride, we saw him 2 weeks ago at Natural. We're seeing him at most of the remaining races on the calendar.
Yeah, because I didn't remember that paint scheme. Like,
yeah, it was Natural.
It's been 2 weeks, so I was like,
McBride?
Yeah.
So Ryan's a championship leader. It's a very small margin, 3 points entering the night over Tom Sears. Sears, this will be racing, but
he's got 46 minutes to show up.
Yeah, 46 minutes, but you need a lot of time to get ready for it. You know, it's not one of those things you just jump in.
True.
You gotta.
I'll agree on that point. It's not a track you can kind of jump in on, but if he's doing his own practice on the side, he'll be okay.
Ooh, hard hit by Carter out of 4. There's Hayward. It was Hayward that I saw spinning earlier. The white rims was what got my attention.
Oh, new paint
She's
scheme as
sitting
well.
a little bit. She's sitting 9th, Catania 10th, Mulkey in 11th. Then you have McDonald, McBride, Wright, and Estes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Catania finished 4th at Pocono. Good catch. That's Doug South in the chat. The person that won Pocono. So he probably know. We appreciate you, Doug. Miss you being on track, but take
Yeah, I
care
think
of
it was.
yourself. I know that it might have been.
It was.
I know Tom Shears was second.
Yeah, Tom Sears was second, and it was someone that because the Mulkey and Alex Sinkowski pitted because their strategy didn't work out. Who was third? All right, let's go to the doc.
Yeah, I think you might want to go to the document there.
I want to see if I could recall it without looking at the doc. I'm like, come on, I remember that race. It was
Peach.
Hunter Peach.
It was Peach, yeah. I remember that. So yeah, we got Hayward here. Kyle Taub currently leading the timing sheets again. Qualifying setup was used for his time, whereas the race setup was used for Saucier and Crouch's times, and that of Cameron Perez.
It's also just got 5 drivers over the 400-point threshold, so still anyone's championship.
Saucier in the wall. It's Crouch and Wright.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that we're because we have a couple of Estes and we have a couple of Wrights, but they've never been on track together. Like we
Till
have
today.
We have Bradley and David Wright, but then we have like Ruby Estes and Toby Estes. But neither of those pairs have been on track together, and I'm kind of glad.
Mm-hmm. Because at that point, you have to specify by first names or car numbers.
Ooh, a bit of a sin there by the 44. A really good save by the 11
Donnie.
of Crouch, and nope.
Well, he had it saved and then decided to check the insurance. Every time I see David Wright, I'm just reminded of the former Mets third baseman.
That's a fair point, too. Yeah, Pearson 6. He just came out on track in front of Hayward. Pierce on the outside, Hayward to the inside. Pierce stays P6. Hard contact. That's Crouch and Pierce involved.
Yeah. We got someone supporting Perez in the chat.
Yeah, SCRL's Cameron Perez was a contender Saturday night, SCRL Truck Series race at Fontana, as well as Monday night's NSR Monday Cup Series at Rockingham. And right now, not looking too bad here at Gateway.
He was pretty fast in Nashville 2 weeks ago. Just kind of early caution, put him behind the 8 ball when he was, I think, involved in that accident, and just kind of trying. I think stayed on the lead lap barely, but was relatively fast for his own rights. Oh, big lick by Toby there.
About to annoy a couple more people here. Appreciate the sub, Emma. Pressy's driving the infield road course. Why?
Oh, by the way, Pierce just confirmed he's doing race control.
Gotcha.
Guess he just wants to do some test laps. Oh, Cameron Perez went to P2.
Sitting with 37 minutes left. Got Carter sitting in the 7th position on the timing screen. Yeah, Perez was doing it. Yeah, that was a qualifying run for Perez, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't shock me.
Here's Pressy. Thinking we're gonna have, right now we have 14
14. We
That we're
have
racing.
18 slated for check-in.
Yeah.
Actually, is it 18? I think Pierce was on that list, so I think it'd be 17.
I think he's on the list. I don't know. Could be wrong.
Yeah, I could be wrong too. One of us is right, the other one's wrong. No, he's not on the list, so it would be actually it'd be 17. So because it's actually 17.
I have to figure out. A couple of late scratches. Riley Dunn will not be racing. Jacob Blankenship will not be racing, and neither will Matthew Curlin.
So 3 off 17. We're currently at 14 here. So
Although interestingly, a couple of those that are in this list have not checked in. Ben McDonald didn't check in. Don't believe Toby Estes checked in either. We could potentially get to 20.
yeah,
Honestly, if we can just have 2 back-to-back races that are caution-free, great.
yeah, less stress for a lot of people involved.
Beautiful, isn't it? Ooh, that was Perez. He got that put in the wall by Carter.
Yeah, Carter was a 70, and Carter was the one that was the instigator on that one, and the car we're focused on now is the one that hit the wall. So
Again, 34 minutes and counting until qualifying begins. And then it's showtime.
gloves come off. 7 rounds to go for the championship. If you want it, you better start performing.
Yeah, so we're still missing Tom Sears. I think we're missing Breo.
Yeah, no Sears,
missing-
no Breo.
No Painter.
That too.
No
We
Ryan
got-
Pennell.
Piers, Mulkey's Breo, Crouch is here, Carter's here. No Blankenship.
Well, Blankenship told me he wasn't going to be able to make it.
Yeah, but he's kind of going down the order of standings.
So this could be interesting. Getting everyone doing some practice laps. Olivia Hayward, I believe, has done the most. She has 74 laps completed for her. She's on 75 now.
Yeah, it's also the first race Painter's back after suspension. If he showed up today.
What do you mean? Oh,
'Cause it
Painter?
yeah, Painter. Didn't he have a 60-day suspension?
45 day, but yeah. That was a sin by Toby.
It was.
As it's getting around Perez. As Perez hits the wall hard.
Yep. Perez lost the back end. Similar situation just happened with Carter too. Well, same outcome, same result, different outcomes that caused it.
David Wright looks planted. He's sitting 14th overall right now in the standings. Cressy in the wall hard. He'll pull into the grass.
Again, I want to be proven wrong, but I feel like that's going to be a routine theme here tonight. Some people mowing down that inner grass coming off too. Like it's going to have a lot of tire marks in it.
"31 minutes, 45 seconds left in practice here. And Kyle overcooked the pit entry and will come to a rest.
This is also going to be one of the first times this season I got to take the access road, at least going into pit lane.
And that's a requirement by iRacing.
Yeah, not the league. So a lot of drivers this is going to be the first practice. Hunter Peach just joined the lobby.
Yep. I don't know if he checked in or not.
Oh,
don't
let me
think-
go back to the. Let me go back to the check-in list.
Well, there's the list, and then I have to make sure. I don't think he checked. I don't think he checked in. Oh, he did.
Oh, good.
He did. I just never added him to the list. That's on me. Third car group here. James Pierce. I believe that's Carter. No, it's not Carter. That's
Pierce,
McBride
Ryan, McBride.
Yeah, McBride was who I was looking at in the back. I just saw a white car and I was like, oh, no, it's not Carter. Oh, it's not even McBride. It's Saucier.
That's Saucier? Oh.
Yeah, it's Saucier. McBride's got more black on the side pod. Ooh. That was a subtle break of the suspension for Pierce. Put a static cam on the exit of turn 2 and call it the caution cam. That's brilliant.
Yeah, if we're going to put a dirt cam somewhere, it probably should be over there.
Yeah, right. Actually, curiosity, I wonder if we have a caution cam. We have 1 out of 1, 1 out of 4.
Well, that's not a bad angle out of 4. Think how many people so far lost it coming off 4.
It's in the wrong. It's facing the wrong direction.
Yeah. Feels like one of those highway
put that
cameras.
in the notebook. We'll increase the funding for our camera crews.
We'll dig them like World War I trenches and put them
we're
out there.
increasing funding for everything else. May as well.
We'll get the shovel, put them out there like World War I trenches. We'll just sit out there, wait for the car to go by, get those cool shots.
Have it like dug into like the wall. Whoa!
Carter around along
Carter
with
and Pierce.
Pierce.
Not sure what happened on that one.
I want to say Carter's on the ins. Nope. Carter said my bad, so I'm thinking Carter may have been something involved, but maybe she's just being modest.
Oh no, she came down in front of Pierce.
Yep.
That's exactly what happened there. Ryan, so we're looking at Christina Ryan right now. She is under the weather. She is not 100% at all. Has not been 100% for a week now. Dealing with a long-term illness that she's had going on. It's had her almost essentially bedridden over the weekend, at least.
Mm-hmm.
That she was beginning to feel a little bit better. So with Tom Sears slipping and everyone else slowly but surely chipping away, easy points on the board. She's not expecting a win. Never really typically is. But she wants stable points and a sort of rebound from what happened at Nashville where she got taken out with an electrical failure.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people got taken out with electrical failure if you're around the Ohio area. Or just on the outskirts.
Yeah, the Ohio area, yeah. Because I got sniped as well.
Carter had problems as well, but I don't think she's anywhere near said Ohio, but just
she's in Michigan.
Yeah, well,
but that's Michigan.
Yeah, it's close. Ish.
Right now on your screen, you got 3 cars. You've got Ryan in the 80, Perez in the 61, and Carter in that white number 70. Perez drops back behind the 2 as the ladies try to duke it out of 4. coming to about 20 to go, and it's 3 wide out of 2.
Oh,
Good night.
They're getting in their racing mood right now.
Yeah, they are. Peach is yet to join the track. So while we know he's racing, he is just yet to join onto the track. He's just in the pit lane. Perez coming out of pit lane. It looks like he is coming out of pit lane.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of an exchange of drivers coming in and out of pit lane. There's Saucier on pit lane. People cheering on Donnie Crouch. He sits 4th on times.
Maybe it'll be the night for Crouch. Crouch has slowly been improving. It seems as the season's going on. So maybe tonight's the night the cards get in the line. And I'll knock on wood.
He's sitting 7th in points at the moment. Minus Nashville, he had a streak of 3 top 10 finishes, 2 top 5s in a row at Iowa and Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Ovals tend to be his strongest suit.
Well, he's not going to be happy. Well, I should put in New Hampshire, but then afterwards. I know, Road America, then the gun. So yeah, 2 road courses next, and then oval, road, oval.
Yep.
Actually, well, Laguna Seca is going to play something else, but yeah.
Indy
It's still a road course. It's still going to be a road course.
Yeah. Last races in the season. Yeah, races after this. We have Road America at the end of the month. We have Watkins Glen after that, begins September. Then it's New Hampshire, Indy Road Course, Kansas, and Fontana. Bressy's moved up to 2nd on the leaderboard. A little bit of a grass clip by Perez. Almost saved it, but tied the wall there. Only 3 cars on track at the moment. It's Pierce, Saucier, and Ryan.
I believe, just to make sure, yeah, most laps done was by Ryan at 97, 3 away from 100, so hope we can get over 100 at least. Hit that magic number. Then it's Presley with 81, and next is Olivia Hayward at 79.
answering Saturn Nation's question. I've been looking. I'm keen to get Kansas. Thought we were doing Vegas. We were initially going to do Vegas, but believe more people just have Kansas, and Kansas is just a little bit easier for the drivers. Mike is further away from my face because I'm in the middle of doing paperwork. Doing paperwork for practice going on because it's the only thing I'll get to tonight.
Makes sense. I'm looking at some things too. So we'll flip the switch with about 10 to go. Right now, we're just kind of letting the drivers just do their thing.
Yeah, we're letting I need to annoy the drivers at 20 minutes until qualifying. I get to annoy everybody. It's great. Beautiful. But to answer the question that Doug posed, we were going to do Vegas, but the reason we turned away from Vegas and went towards Kansas is because of the issue of the banking. Saucier does the same thing that Perez did a couple minutes ago. With Vegas, the banking is a lot sharper, but also the transition, that white line, is probably the most treacherous it is on any mile and a half, minus Atlanta. And with people already ignoring my suggestions to not touch the white line at Texas and Kentucky, Kansas is the most forgiving of the bunch. So Kansas is what we're going with, just so we don't have people spinning and causing a bunch of yellows. Olivia, this isn't court. That's not how this works.
Let me open the chat. Let's see what's going on.
$18 minutes to go. In practice, anyway. Seems like there's a bigger flurry of drivers here. Nope, there's not. There's only 3. They just are all in the same area. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
They're inflating the numbers. Someone's scraping that wall hard.
Ryan's moved up to P2. He's the fastest on track at the moment. Tal was literally in our chat saying, I'm waiting for someone to pass me on the leaderboard.
We've seen some good runs, but just no one's really gotten just that close. So Kyle really feels confident in that lap.
Honestly, I have no idea how many people are actually running the qualifying setup.
That too.
I genuinely don't know. That's nothing against Tal, because I mean, in fairness, Kyle's never had a pole position in the series, but
he's been weirdly the bridesmaid. He's never had a pole position nor a win, but has gotten a lot of podiums. Did he win? Oh no, he won.
Yeah, he won Barber.
Yeah, I was about to say he won Barber. So he's got a win, but no pole position.
Lydia's saying she thinks the top 8 have done qualifying runs.
Yeah, that wouldn't shock me. I mean, there's a 3/10 gap between Hayward and Bryce. Once she's done with her ice cream,
I know that
she's gonna try 9.
Perez was in a 25-3 on a race setup. So I'm not sure what the difference is. what the actual difference is.
Cat.
So Peach still has not. Well, Peach is in pit lane now. He's actually in pit lane. He's not just in the paddock. He's in pit lane.
So he's gotten into the car, at least near the car, but not yet taken a lap.
Now comes back down pit lane. So you're at the P2. This is within 100.
They're finding their pace.
It's happening. 15 minutes and change. Well, less than 15 minutes now left. This car on this track favors road drivers. Yeah. Yeah. You have to have the road course precision and acumen. Which is weird because Bryce isn't that kind of driver, but...
Same thing with me. I'm terrible at road courses, yet I found good pace on ovals.
Okay, so this car in this track is the thing. Same thing with Nashville. Nashville is very much a precision and patience type game. You have the track record at Kentucky, funny enough.
I do?
Yes, you
cool.
do. You have the lap record at Kentucky.
When did I get it?
During the race.
I didn't even think I ran that much of a heater. I never paid attention to lap times. I was going for that. I was trying to be the prize fighter.
I was putting all that information into the analytics bot, and I was like, oh, okay. Interesting.
Because I ran a league here for Gateway, and I was relatively fast, so it's weird. It's precision, but it's just, how to be on the brakes, really. Main thing I kind of had trouble with on this track was just out of 2, just getting in the throttle too early. But that may be just the one thing I miss on precision, throttle control.
Caleb just went a little bit quicker, I think.
Yes, he did. He broke into the ones.
Yep, he's on 125, 1.9s. And he's going to stop at the beginning of pit lane. Perez and Carter racing against each other here in practice. 12 minutes left to go. Looks like Perez actually might have let Carter go by a little bit. Yeah, tire conservation will be really important. That much is true. Dozier just went fastest. And then junked the car. Hayward goes P2. That was a good lap by Hayward. That seems to be her heater lap, so 25 ones for Hayward. He's got something figured out in that number 83. So Hayward P2, Perez in 4th and behind Kyle Taub. Again, this is final practice, so this is going to be interesting. So Hayward's going to give it another go, it looks like. She wants to see if she can beat Saussures' time.
Oh, I missed a lot of stepping away for 2 minutes.
Yeah, you did.
Hayward jumps Kyle, and Saussures
We're going to
jumps.
pull in Christina while we're at it. So your teammate just went P2 on the timing sheets. Obviously, CCMA for another qualifying run. Looks like you just got done with a qualifying run. How you feeling? I know that you're not physically feeling 100%. You're still under the weather, but in the car, how's it feeling kind of getting back for the first time in a couple weeks?
I wish I had an easier oval to drive when I was sick. I didn't think I'd have to think this hard.
Yeah, you picked a bad oval.
I mean, I love this track, but I was like, Jesus, man, I'm like, it's so much. I have a lot of brain fog, but at the moment, so no, I'm really proud of Olivia. She just put down a really, really greasy lap, and I think I think that helped her motivation a bit. So hoping she can have a good race today. I feel comfortable. I just don't know if I'm gonna have the pace because I'm not 100% there, and you kind of have to be to be able to win one of these things. So, but we'll see. I feel better than I did on Sunday. So
yeah, that's the biggest thing. Obviously, you had a really rough go of it the last week or so.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing you sort of in the car, kind of braving it out right now. The sight to behold, that's for sure. And it's not, you're not doing bad. Like, you're sitting 6th, but there's a lot of really quick cars right now. A lot of people have brought their A game here to Gateway. You look at the top 6 just between you and Bryce. That's a 10th.
Mm-hmm.
That's insanely close times, and Crouch is only 100th off of you. So, like, there's 7 cars realistically within that 10th. Competitively speaking, obviously you talked about, like, you have to think a lot of this track more than you would typically. We talked about Kansas being on the schedule into the end of the season. Probably wish it was Kansas instead of here, but you're still looking really good. How's the car feeling? Obviously, everyone's met the turn 2 wall at some point, but how's the car feeling? Does it feel pretty neutral? I've been able to kind of dial it in the way you want it to be.
No, but it's not been bad. I think I'm over driving just a little bit, especially because in traffic a couple times early in practice I got pretty much ran over the back of when I would try to ease it into the corner. So it's going to be important, I think, to get away from everybody so that you can save your tires today. I'm more excited that it looks like we have a good race package. I mean, my heart's excited, my brain's not, but me and Pressy were racing side by side for a really long time earlier in practice, and it was quite fun. You can get these really nice runs down the straightaway. I was racing with Pierce and Emma, and yeah, it was good stuff. So hopefully it's just a nice break after having been at Nashville. Hopefully we do a little better than we did at Nashville, I'm afraid. But yeah, I feel the car's all right. It's not great, but I think it's a skill issue. So I'll figure it out hopefully and get it corralled in for quali time.
Well, you got 120 laps tonight to do it. You got qualifying. We know you're sort of the queen of qualifying in this series.
Not tonight. I think Olivia might try to steal my crown. So
should have did it a few more times.
I mean, remember the last race she didn't qualify well in. Look what happened. So maybe she's hoping for not a good qualifying result.
Yeah, that's right. She did win. But Christina, obviously, we're going to be keeping an eye on you. We're going to be keeping an eye on your teammate here, Olivia. Really, both of you had really rough races at Nashville 2 weeks ago. Obviously, you had an electrical failure there. Olivia, just her first race, sort of on the ropes. But both of you seem to be in a really good footing now this time around. So good luck in qualifying, and we'll be seeing you, see what you all can do in the race tonight.
Thanks, Hardy. And fun little fact, I think since given everything that's going on, I decided tonight is going to be the night that I named my race car for the season. So
maybe a start of a trend. Hey, a good trend to start before Hyper Formula starts later this year.
Yeah, a nice little nod to a certain 4-time world champion that may have known a thing or two about naming race cars.
Yeah. What did you name her?
I haven't yet. Tonight's the night, I said.
Tonight's the night. Okay.
I've been thinking because I'm probably not gonna win, so I might as well enjoy it and really get to know my car. You know, we've won 2 races together. I gotta see what he or she or they want to be. I don't know. We'll find out tonight.
I mean, I did it with my virtual Mazda, so
there you go. We're having a little. It's date night in Prismatic here.
Well, that makes it a little bit more special. I have no words. I wasn't expecting because obviously naming race cars isn't anything odd. Like obviously the driver you're talking about, Sebastian Vettel, has done it every year. Mm-hmm. I think since 2009, at least since he was part of Red Bull. Other drivers have started doing it too. Sainz has named one of his cars. Leclerc named one of his cars. One of the years that Sebastian was there, they both named the car.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine that. But yeah, it's not an uncommon practice, and drivers do it, whether it's stock cars, GT cars, especially GT cars, because only so few you get your hands on every year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let us know what you end up naming your car here, and
hopefully I can do it for Victory Lane, right? No, right? I don't know if it'll be that. I don't know if it'll be that.
120 laps is a long time, so
yeah, my body is really sore and achy, but I think it'll just be fun if we make it to the end.
Miniature endurance race for you tonight.
Would be the first. Yeah, I'm happy to be in a race car instead of a bed tonight. So.
Well, Christina, go get it. Do what you can do. We'll be watching.
Thanks, man.
That was Christina Ryan, championship leader. Presented Motorsports driver, again, under the weather. Was severely under the weather over the weekend. Okay enough to drive, but as you can tell, she's still struggling a little bit. So we'll be seeing how that number 80 performs. Jason Blaney on the timing sheet. He joined in as we were interviewing Christina Ryan. Olivia still looks like she's still giving it a qualifying go here, I believe.
It kind of looks like she is. Yeah, I'll see here.
It's not a qualifying run.
No, well, yeah, no, it's way too slow. Or she bungled it somewhere.
Well, she's on another lap, and the Gateway qualifying setup, you can't do a lot of laps, so I believe she's pivoted back to race setup. So Saucier stays top of the board. Then it's Hayward, then Carter, Taub, Crouch, and Perez top 6. Pressey and Ryan make up top 8. Pierce, who's on race control, was doing practice. He's not actually racing. He sits 9th in the timing sheets, then Mulkey in 10th. As Carter goes fastest, 25.12.
I don't think we'd see this usually. Carter's usually not that fast on ovals. Yeah. Road courses, that wouldn't shock me. Ovals? All right, that got me out of my chair a little bit.
Carter's like, oh, we're gonna wreck some virtual race cars. I actually said it on Twitter. Well, makes it a little harder to do when you start from pole.
Unless you want to take the whole field with
She
you.
has to do that. Obviously, she still has to do that in qualifying, which starts in less than a minute. But good start. Good start. And Emma's like, oh, crap. Here we go. I'm paraphrasing that, but... So Carter on top of the timing sheets. If that was a qualifying session, then she'd be provisional pole. Hayward's going to give it one more lap. He's going to give it the beans.
See what you can do. Oh, not fast enough.
And tagging the wall here just after.
Yeah.
Track is next to a landfill, so you can just leave the direct cars there. Yeah, that is. Madison, yeah, that's a fun fact. This track is literally like right across from the landfill.
Yeah. As soon as the race ends, just get the hauler. Yeah, just get the trucks and just 1, 2.
Step everything in. Go. Alrighty, now it's time for qualifying. And this is where the fun begins.
Got 10 minutes. Who will be the first one elect to go out? It's going to be the 80
Ryan.
machine. Yep. By a wide margin. No one else even attempted to be that quick.
So Saucier, Crouch, and Wright are on pit lane. They're beginning to roll now, but they're giving Ryan a half a lap advantage.
Let her set the table.
Yeah. She is the benchmark. She is the championship leader. Not 100%, but head is in the game. She's here. She's having fun. Good place to be mentally. As she gets herself ready to go. Her first lap underway. Saucier, Mulkey, Crouch, and Wright all starting their laps. Perez sitting on pit lane, waiting his time.
All right, first lap about to be done in the books for Ryan. Let's see what it is. We're looking to be a 24-1 would be a pretty fast situation. It will be 25-4. Some time to be found in the second lap. We'll see what the others do. Next one up is going to be Saucier.
Yeah. Well, Crouch.
Crouch and then Saucier. God, Crouch is on his first
And
lap.
Crouch, 25-4.
Faster.
Saucier, 25-5.
Slower.
Ryan, 25-8. So a chance to potentially take provisional pole back this lap. She does 25-4 flat.
All right, here comes Crouch off last corner. Can Crouch jump last time? Can he jump Ryan again?
He does. 25-3 flat.
3. Blaney just started a lap. 44-70. Carter's just starting a run right now. Let's see what the Gears cast machine can do.
The timing board here.
It's got to be the 25-2-5-1 that just Saucier just set. So.
Ooh, and she spins it out its pour.
Oh, and that's
a little too aggressive.
If she resets, she would get another attempt to leave at least one lap. So
she'd get one more lap. Here's Hayward.
Yep. Hayward leaving the pit right now.
Crouch wants a front row start. Saucier's got provisional pole. Ryan third, Mulkey fourth, Wright fifth, Blaney in sixth.
Blaney's second lap. We'll see what he can do.
Second lap in the books for him now. Moves up to fourth. Moves ahead of Mulkey. Hayward starts her first lap. Pressey's on his warm-up lap. Calb just exited pit lane, so now the times are going to be pretty consistently flowing. For everyone tuning in, thank you for spending your Wednesday evening with us. Hayward very aggressive out of turns 3 and 4. Is that going to be enough to get into the 25-1s? That was the magic number she wanted. It was 6, 25-5. Not what she wanted
faster.
To be.
Here comes Carter across the line. It will be a 25-490. It's only P4 for Carter. Kind of wishing she had that second lap, but mistakes were made.
A little bit tighter through 3 and 4 for Hayward. No bobbles. Should be a good lap time. Should be top 3 time. 4th place. It'll be a prismatic road too.
Let's see. Presley just did his first run there. It's going to be a 4.83.
5th. Taub goes P2.
Oh, Taub. That's his first lap, though. He's going to have one more attempt at it in the 16 machine.
Flat out. He was flat out in 1 and 2.
He wants his first pole position. He's done everything in this league except the pole. Looking for that, at least. Can check off one of everything. Went off last corner here. Relatively good exit. Gets close to the wall. I think this could be it. It's going to be.
It's going to be close. What was it? Was it enough?
25.289. Not enough. It wasn't.
McBride on his second lap. See if he gets a good lap in. His first lap was bad. Second lap enough to get him on the board. It was not.
Nope. So that just leaves a 94. But I think Presley's done his 2 laps already. Actually, I think he's coming off corner here. Yeah, he's done his 2. Yeah, Perez, though, starting a run, though.
Yes. Perez getting to start a run. Then it's Estes, McDonald, and Catania that have not yet set a lap time. McBride ran 2 laps. They were not valid laps. Peach coming on track as well.
I don't think Catania is still in session as he manually disconnected, so I don't think he'll be taking the flag once he gets back in here. So we'll see, though, if Perez really taking it on the orthodox line. And he'll hit the wall. He'll reset. Luckily, warm up, so no time lost, no lap lost.
Peach's first lap underway. Perez, he's got 4 minutes and 35 seconds to run a lap.
Well, that's plenty of time around here. All right, Peach about to do his first run here as Perez is about to start his first lap. So we'll see what both drivers do.
Peach, P4 off the rip. Okay. All right.
Gonna make prismatic. Well, at least 1 on the second row. 1 on the third. Actually, block out of the third row.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Yeah, I got it eventually. But can Peach go faster? Perez about to finish first lap.
Oh, well, hard hit for Peach.
Yeah, just snapped out on him, try to correct it, and that went into the wall.
And Perez hit the wall, too, on his lap. Peach will have to settle for 4th unless Perez can get a really good second lap in. He started his first lap and had to abort it. So now he's going to be coming around to start his second lap.
Honestly, though, we saw from Carter, it's not the first lap's usually not the best one, so I don't like his odds. He may still get some relatively good starting spot, but I don't think it's his pole run just went out the window.
Oh, yeah. This is a good start. Run the outside. Oh, no, he tied the wall.
Hit the wall. Man, hit the 5-hour energy sign. 2 times he's done this so far qualifying.
Flying too close to the sun.
Gonna have to call him Cameron Icarus. Trying every can to get heat in those tires. He knows he's got 1 attempt at this.
Yeah, you see the little wobbles. It's all for the front tires, trying to get the front, because the front tires are what you want to grip up.
All right, got relative turn in that time, so no wall hit.
No, he's backing out of it. He's
trying to feel comfortable.
He's got an idea in his head at the speed he wants out of that corner.
Well, he's got 2 minutes to figure out what he's doing for 1 lap, so we may see a lot.
It's actually smart what he's doing. I actually kind of appreciate this.
There's no rule against it.
Well, he's only got 1 lap. He's only got 1 lap in the box. Well, that he can really rely on here. So he's got to like figure out the speed he wants, and obviously the outside lane's not where he wanted to be. There you go. There's the speed.
He feels
now
confident.
Second lap started for Cameron Perez. And sails it right to the bottom. There you go.
Oh, hits the wall.
The thing is, when you go that low, you have to blip the throttle just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's both laps done for Perez. He won't be able to set a qualifying lap.
Nope. And I think that's end of qualifying. I don't see any other drivers make... Well, they could still head out with a minute to go because you got enough time to do 2 laps, but I don't see any drivers heading for that door.
Yeah, I doubt it. And then after qualifying, we have the drivers' meeting.
Yeah. The part everyone enjoys every week because we get to see the personality of the drivers. And also learn some useful information.
Yeah, Cameron's saying he just didn't feel good in qualifying at all. Yeah. Long race, qualifying maybe not so vital. Yeah, that's also a very, very valid point. All right, we're going to go ahead and make our way over to the race control so we can get ready to go here. All right, getting ready for drivers meeting here.
Oh, jeez.
I'm pulling everyone in. There you go. Pulling everyone in. Alrighty. The qualifying's over. So, all right. Everyone got a copy? All right.
Yep.
So we're in warm up here. You can run on track. You can do final warm up and practice all that stuff while we're doing this. All right. So kind of highlighting some things. I'm kind of just highlighting the list that we were given yesterday. Restart zones are in effect. Tire warming not permitted on the initial start, so you're not allowed weaving back and forth on the initial start because you are too wide. And under yellows, once we reach the 1 to go, stop tire warming. If we have a point where we need to, if we have lucky dogs in this race, under yellow, everyone in the lead lap go low, lucky dog go high. Drivers are required to maintain pace speed with 1 lap to go. So pace speed here, I believe, is 55. I believe. So any accelerations, any accelerations 5 miles an hour above the pace speed is considered a jump start according to our post-race review. All that's determined after the race, so just don't screw it up. We have the restart zones enabled, so it shouldn't be an issue anyway. But if it is, it's on you. Clarifying again after Nashville, black flags are only going to be cleared for crashes crossing through pit lane, or drivers passing under yellow to avoid a crash. Any other instances, don't even ask. Meatballs, don't even ask. Just serve the meatball, go through it. Our post-race reviewer, our director of competition, will disqualify people if we're even asking that stuff that's seen as unsportsmanlike conduct. Pit entry under green, most everyone's practiced it already, but just kind of relaying the information, you have to enter pit lane off of turn 3. It's a must. It's an iRacing thing, not us. James Pierce, he's going to be racing with y'all just to kind of keep our numbers boosted up a little bit. So we will have, I believe, 16, 17 drivers in the field. He'll be able to clear black flags. Again, he's only going to clear black flags for people that, if there's crash, if there's passing under yellow because somebody either crashed and couldn't get up to the safety car line, or if someone, for some reason, crashed and crossed into pit lane. If you're entering pit lane and you spin out and you get an unsafe, you get a dangerous pit entry violation because you wrecked trying to enter pit lane, that's not going to get cleared. It's if you spin and enter pit lane by accident, like out of turn 4. That's the only time that's going to get cleared. Everyone has 3 sets of tires. You get 4 sets total, 3 sets in pit lane, and 1 fast repair. Cautions are on iRacing, so no worry about who's going to throw cautions there. Should be a straightforward race. We had a caution-free race last time out at Nashville 2 weeks ago. Hopefully we can replicate that. We don't have as many people in the race tonight. That could be a blessing. Could make this a very quick race. But if you all have any questions, we have 6 minutes and 30 seconds until grid up, so ask away.
Can I go first?
Go ahead, Olivia.
Can I get the pace speed in kilometers, please?
55, I believe it is. I know it's 90 something. I think it's like 90. Let's say it's 93. Let me double check.
Does it
It would
not
be
convert it for
89,
you in the
no?
info tab?
88.
It would be 89, no?
Yeah, 89.
Yeah, 89. Yeah. I was close. I'm eyeballing it. I just know that 62 is 100. So yeah, 89 kilometers.
Sorry, I missed like the first like 20 seconds of the meeting
No, you're good.
because I was medicine things. But are we using the Geico restart zone still,
we
or
are.
are we back? Okay.
All of the ovals from here on out are using the Geico restart zone.
Okay. Thank you.
Next person. If anyone has any questions. James, if you have any questions on what you're supposed to do, let me know. I think I covered everything that you needed to do.
I think James should run the road course when we run the oval.
Oh, I was gonna suggest giving him a 2-lap handicap.
Okay, no, that's not fair to James, because James hasn't been able to finish an oval yet.
Yeah, on road courses, maybe we'll hear that opinion out, but on ovals, no.
Anyway, anyone else with questions? No one in this lobby has a penalty to serve tonight, so wherever you're starting, go ahead and start from that position. So yeah, if there's any other questions, now's the time.
I'm gonna pass the drug test, right?
Yeah,
You got my email about the you got my email about
yeah, we're
about
not gonna pull
skipping the test this week.
As
not
long as you're not using anything for ringwormer, then you won't get hit with the 80 day.
You don't want to know what I got.
No, you're good to go. If no one else has any questions, y'all can go back to your team channels. Yeah, again, we got about 4 minutes left to warm up, so good luck, drivers. We'll be watching.
Have fun, nerds.
Says you.
Thanks, nerd.
Alrighty.
All right.
Is the little piece? Let me look at that comment again. I need to make sure I'm reading that right. Bambi. Saturday looks okay. So no, I went too far back. Okay, never mind. Is a little piece of tarmac where the fence opens up on the back considered part of the racing surface? That's a really good question. It's a really good question. I don't believe it is, but could be wrong. Alrighty. Get the camera set up and ready to go. Spirit of Indy, our resident mechanic. This could be a really fun race. It seems very racy.
Again, I like this track when I raced it. It's fun. It's just the only downside is I think with less cars, it's going to be probably up the light side because if someone blimps in front of the field, they may not take 6 cars with them. And I think the only thing that maybe a downside is drivers get a little bit over aggressive on cold tires. But if they keep it clean for the first couple laps, I think we'll be good for the most part. That's my at least predictions.
Alrighty. Get everything set to go. I just hope you know that my arms hate me and my body's exhausted. Well, you got 120 laps, so good luck. That's all I gotta say is we got 120 laps. So
Keep your fluids in you. Keep that water down. You'll be fine. Look at the bright side. If you do this today, you don't have to go to the gym tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. This will be your flu game. Now go win. There's some motivation.
she wins the championship this season, she's going to get her last dance, and this will be part of it.
I don't think Emma mathematically. Well, I guess mathematically she still could.
I thought Spirit of Indy was talking about Christina.
No, she's talking about Emma.
Oh. Well then, well, maybe Emma could still do good for the road course title, but no, James Pierce has got that probably locked. So
We'll talk about that in a second, because that's wild. Him in his game wasn't a flu game. Now we're entering sporting discourse. Can apply to Christina. Yeah, Christina definitely would be.
I mean, if we got a sporting Discord, I'll come on in for that one. That sounds fun.
Food.
I've already made two sports.
Food poisoning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Wait, this is not relevant to the race, but it is what it is. We'll go.
We got a minute left to warm up, so let's talk a little bit sports ball. I've already made 2 references so far.
Yeah, in order for Emma to take the road course title away from James, she would have to at least win 1 and podium all 3. Which is a very tall order.
Especially when a person named James Pierce is in the field.
Well, I don't think James is racing the remaining ovals because of college.
Yeah, true.
So, it's sort of one of those things that, yeah. Oh, McBride went P3. He didn't qualify. I don't know why he didn't qualify. But he didn't qualify. That'll be interesting. Alrighty. And now it's time.
Sun's a setting, lights are coming on.
Alrighty. Here we go. Race, this is 18 of 20, not 16 of 20. Ignore that. But it's race 18 of 20 for the ABN IndyARCS series. The smallest grid by far that we've had so far this season. But we're going to go over it. It could be probably one of the better races, though. Bryce Saucier, Kyle Tal round out the front row. Saucier, his first career pole in the series. Again, Kyle Tal will never get a pole position in the series, it feels like. That's going to be depressing. Donnie Crouch and Hunter Peach in row number 2. Then it's Christina Ryan and Olivia Hayward in row 3. So Beach Racing Team 2 and 4. Then you have Christina Ryan and Olivia Hayward, Prismatic teammates, in row 3. Nick Pressey and Emma Carter in row 4. Row 5, Jason Blaney and Jack Mulkey. Row 6, Kevin Perez and David Wright will make up that row. Perez will take the start. He will not be able to finish, but he will take the start here. And as we look on down the road, you look at Zach McBride and James Pierce in row 7. Ben McDonald, Tristan Catani, and Toby Estes. I don't believe any of those 3 will be racing tonight.
They have not gridded up, so they will not be here.
Then we'll look at the race info as we get ready to go. 88 Fahrenheit is the air temperature here in Madison, Illinois. 1.25 mile oval worldwide technology raceway. Everyone calls it Gateway. 54% humidity. Track temp 89 degrees Fahrenheit. So once again, lights are out. Well, lights are out for now, but it's after sunset. So as the lights come on, as the temperatures get lower, the track will get a little bit grippier and a little bit more racy for everybody here tonight. 120 laps, 150 miles on tap for tonight's racing. Again, for everyone tuning in, Clayton Hardy alongside me will be Kevin Young. He's been alongside me every race, barring Phoenix and Sebring.
Phoenix, Sebring, Indy, and Nashville. Well, Kentucky.
Yeah. But race 18, 7 to go in the season. And showtime.
Oh, looks like Donnie Crouch got bogged down on the start there. So they'll keep clean going into 1. Yep.
Almost 3 wide.
Hayward on the wall. Hayward gets switched. Carter goes hard on the wall, I believe, or at least got very squirrely. No, she saved it, but Hayward almost hit the wall. Came right in front of Carter. Carter gonna possibly lost a couple spots.
Looks like everyone survived it though.
Yep.
Hayward's still on pace. That was contact between Perez and Carter. Carter on the bottom just drifted up wide.
Yeah, cold tires are gonna be a pain for the opening couple laps here. As long as they keep it relatively calm between them, they should be okay.
But now it's the Hornet's Nest. There's Mulkey in that pink and black,
Oh,
that Sirius XM
Mulkey.
machine.
Aggressive.
He's got to be early on. He didn't qualify. He didn't qualify well, excuse me. He did qualify, just not well. He's down 2 spots. Carter's down 3.
Mm-hmm.
There's Pierce going around him now on the outside lane. That 23 Twisted Racing machine as Carter almost lost it. Pierce moves to the bottom, 3 wide.
Pierce trying to make a 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, Perez and McBride. Perez going to be the biggest loser in that exchange. McBride had the outside lane and made it work to perfection. Again, this is further back in the field. Saucier is still leading from Kyle Taub.
Mm-hmm. Peach was able to get around Crouch.
Yeah.
Up front, that's what was the only thing really worth noting here. Crouch gonna make a move on Peach back.
And we're looking at this crazy battle in the mid-pack because if a caution comes out, it could be from this group here.
Oh yeah, how hard the race, and it could easily come from that point. Again, though,
Patience, long race. Yeah, it is. We're only on lap 5. But these laps will go quick. 25-second lap times.
Yeah. Blink of an eye, next you know we're on lap 115.
Right. Seems like everything's settled down for a second.
Yep,
Hayward
big gap.
sitting 8th behind Nick Pressey, who's where he started.
Yep. Oh, pass for the lead. Pass for the lead, Saucier and Kyle.
Momentarily as the yellow comes
And there's yellow.
And it's Christina Ryan.
Oh,
Spun
Christina.
around.
Spun around. Oh, that luckily got a faster pair, but yeah, that thing does not look fun.
And there's some damage on that right rear. She's going to have to be careful. It's the first caution of the race on lap number 6.
Yep. Just lost on her own. But wait for the replay to pop up on that one.
Caution cap, yeah. It might have been in turns 1 and 2, yeah.
Yeah, it was. Going into 1, middle 1 and 2.
So here's what happened to Christina Ryan. She's battling with Jason Blaney here. Oh, and it just breaks early on her. Just way early on her. Looks like she had a lot of, either a lot of weight jack or just was really aggressive in the turn in and just lost it. It was before turn 2.
Yeah. Thing just snapped. Because going into 1 and 2, you have to be on those brakes, so yeah, just maybe in a slight balance issue. We'll see again here on replay. Going hard. Blaney could have tried to possibly make a move.
We're actually going to stop it here. And kind of show what we're talking about. We'll see if we can get a better angle here.
That's some cool shots.
Oh, yeah, you can see from her onboard cam just how much she was, how early it gave away. Because here she is.
And she attacks the corner and just kicks.
Immediately just didn't have it.
And then she's
I believe it was Perez. It was Perez that squeaked by on the outside lane.
Just shows it's not easy to save these cars at certain tracks. Luckily, she won't go a lap down. She has to burn a fast spare, though. That's probably her main
it's not
concern.
ideal.
Yeah. Especially being back in the pack, with some drivers being a little bit antsy. May not be the most ideal, but it's better than being behind the wall right now.
100%.
So we'll see if anyone elects to pit this time by here. I doubt it. It's still early in the run. Tires do wear a little bit, but you still got to make the same amount of stops regardless if you pit here or not, and you probably don't want to be back within the squirrel. So we'll see if anyone pulls down the access road here. This is where they would have to pull off if they elected the pit. And I'm seeing no takers. Yep, not one person elected, so
Yeah.
Oh, you saw something funny in the Twitch chat. Let's see what it was.
Pro tip, rejuvenate the Hornet's Nest by hitting it with a caution flag. That's clever. That's really clever. I like that. Is it a double file restart?
It shouldn't be.
It looks like it might be.
Well, that goes against IndyCar procedure. Yeah, oh, Pierce just changed it to single file, so we're fine. It's been fixed. Hopefully. Lights are out in the pace car. Yeah, they're going to have to extend it one lap. Or else this is going to be a very bungled start.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to go double file this time by.
They haven't extended it. They're gonna surf through. They're gonna serve this restart here, and then every restart after this will be single file.
If we get another caution. So
If
we'll
do,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, wishful thinking. But anyway, let's all see where lead him here. Green in the Zig's restart zone, and away
Really
we
late in the restart
go.
zone. Almost blew the restart zone.
That's going to allow him to be possibly under pressure here by Kyle, but not likely. Peach going to kind of slide, going to try to take the inside here away from Kyle. Big battle here up front between the top four.
Yeah,
Blaney
up
going to
to
get a good
third.
lunch.
Haven't seen
Peach,
him in a while.
yeah. The only thing I can really remember of Blaney is his engine going at Long Beach, but currently P3 in the number 22 machine.
Yeah, doing a phenomenal job so far in that number
Peach,
22 car for Field Up Motorsports. He's
Not the
sitting up
biggest
in third.
Currently tied. Actually, not the biggest mover star on the field. That is Zach McBride. Currently
Whoa, there's a crash. Hayward's in
gained
it.
7 spots,
And so, is
Hayward was involved.
so is David Wright.
Ooh.
And here's why.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Was she over aggressive? Well,
Yeah,
yes, she
snap.
was.
Yep.
100%.
And-
Same thing that happened with Ryan. So both prismatic teammates.
Only downside is, unlike the previous wreck, David Wright was an unwilling passenger in that situation. But
Yeah, that
Prismatic,
one was not so innocent. And
gotta
both had the tow.
Yep.
So they will go
There's
a lap
no-
down here.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to. Well, Ryan did, but that thing looked really bent to all.
Ryan's was very generous because she tried saving it. And it was only her. So she didn't have that extra impact.
That too. Yeah.
Whereas-
Two double angles.
Yeah, that was just that was going to be difficult no matter what. And everyone did a really good job of avoiding her that first time. As with Hayward, and again, nothing David Wright could do.
Oh yeah, no. Just he tried to stick his high line, and then it was like if Perez was a couple inches lower, it would have been the same thing last caution. So with Ryan, just he picked the line, and the line didn't work. As we'll ride on board here with.
Yeah, you're going to ride on board with David Wright here.
This is a cool shot. We're going to see here, as you can see, Carr spins ahead and tries to go high, and then you can see Hayward just running up the track, and he tried to outrun it, like trying to outrun the train, and the train hit him. So
And he was
Right
trying to
and
get
hit.
it to roll, but it wasn't going to go for him.
he would have lost Lisa a lap doing that. So he was going to lose a lap regardless of what he did. So might as well tow instead of causing more calamity.
Cameron Perez has bowed out, as he said he was going to.
So I will leave 14 cars. Oh, sorry, no, because 14 in the run, so 13 cars racing on the surface. Currently two laps down, Hayward and Wright. Everyone else still on the lead lap.
There's Ryan at the tail end of the lead lap here. He sits 11th. Jack Mulkey in 10th. Then it's 9th for Pierce, 8th for Pressey, 7th for Carter, 6th for McBride, 5th for Crouch, 4th for Peach.
Biggest gainers right now are McBride, Peach, Blaney, and Pierce. Up 7, 6, and 5 spots respectively.
Yeah. Zach McBride up 7 spots, Jason Blenny up 6, Pierce up 5.
Now, I know, even though technically was last week, another plug to another series we did. We saw that the driver of the 95 in the SCL truck series was able to go from last to first.
Yeah, so
Who knows, maybe-
Series, Parker White, yeah.
Maybe it'll be a situation where we see Brock Pride do the same. He's currently on the high move right now, so you never know. No driver elected to pit under that last caution either, so all will elect to stay out and keep track position, which feels kind of fair around this circuit. Track position does feel like it's king around here.
Still waiting for pit stops to be completed for Wright and Hayward. We are on 1 to green.
Yeah,
Wright got his stuff. It looks like he's got his stuff figured out. He will join the queue.
Hayward, though, still has no wing on the back, so...
It's like
Yep,
Hayward's
she's-
going to rejoin here, so she will rejoin as the pace car goes through turns 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm. Wright will make it a time. Hayward, I think, will be a little bit late, but she'll at least have a little bit of a speed advantage, so catch up here.
Here we go. Gonna be interesting. Saucier, Tal, Blaney, Peach, top 4.
Oh,
Green
Peach did
flag
not
in the
go
air.
there.
No, he
And
didn't.
Kyle gonna make a move for the lead here. Already going into 1. Red Saucier like a book. Can he hang it on the inside? No, he cannot. He'll tuck back in line in a second, but got himself a good launch there. Oh, I think McBride clipped the wall just a bit, but still got a point in the right direction.
He just got passed by, that was Pierce and Pressy.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging on the
Stable all-
outside, staying stable.
Mm-hmm.
We
A light
survived
kiss.
so far.
Got away with it.
Front of the field. It's Saucier, Chow, Blaney in 3rd. Peach in 4th. Johnny Crouch sitting 5th.
Yeah, they're all running pretty single file right now. I think they're letting the tires come to them, letting this make the thing work out here. No one really in a passing range situation. Fastest lap that time was by James Pierce, though.
Ooh, Crouch checked up big time. That gives Carter a run for 5th. And keep an eye on the 23, James Pierce.
Fastest man on track.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, Crouch tried to close the door on Pierce. Pierce is not going to have anything of it. They're going to be side by side going to 1. I think Pierce is going to clear Crouch here. And he has the front
Yeah, he
line.
does.
Can he jiggy on up here? Yes, he can.
And Pressy couldn't do anything with it. Pressy had to stay behind Crouch.
Mm-hmm.
Up front, still Saucier, Tal, and Blaney, top 3.
Saucier's, Kyle's getting a little bit patient, a little bit impatient behind Mr. Saucier here. Wants to make a move because he's getting hounded down by Blaney.
"13 cars running. Perez officially out of the race.
Mm-hmm. Fight pretty hard back here for the. Yeah, they're fighting still pretty hard. Yeah, Peach just cannot stay with this pack here. Big breakaways. This seems like just shows how powerful the restarts are because if Peach was able to kind of stay in tow, he would have been 4th car. And that's going to be equal up
And it's Hayward
83.
again.
Yep, Hayward again. I'm going to guess she was all alone, so I'm going to guess similar to what we just saw with Ryan.
It's in turns 3 and 4. No, it isn't 1 and 2, is it? It is.
Yep, 1 and 2.
3rd caution of the night. Olivia Hayward seems to be on her own there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just too aggressive going into 1, trying to get back up to that field.
Here's what happened.
Yep.
Again, Hayward on her own. Yeah, just completely lost it under braking, under turn-in. So under caution for the 3rd time. Olivia Hayward spinning and wrecking out of turn number 1, excuse me. Be interesting to see what went wrong there for Hayward.
Pit stop should at least, because we're burning a lot of laps here. We're on lap 20. I'm shocked no driver maybe a little bit farther back, like a Mulkey, a McBride, a Presley, elects to pit this time by, just maybe to get off sequence. Would really shock me if everyone stays out again. One of the things worth kind of noting is you'll see the car on the inside. I think that is going to be David Wright getting his lap back here. We'll go back to 1 down. But yeah, I just my point. Oh yeah, my point. Right, Saucier, you kind of could say he's been gonna get bailed out by his cautions a little bit because every time he's been really under pressure on a run, a caution has come out. So it does seem like he gets the good launch off start, but when the run starts getting on, the drivers start coming back to him. So it does make me wonder, as if we get a good long green flag run here, can Saucier hold off Kyle and Blaney?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, well, obviously we'll find out as it goes, but just something I've kind of noticed is Kyle's been kind of just getting closer. He's lost it, and he's gotten close, close, and then caution. Kind of like a crescendo before a crescendo should happen. Some drivers are electing to pit this time by, though. 47 is one of them. 60 of, I think, Mulkey as well. Let me just...
Mulkey did not pit.
Not
Ryan,
Mulkey.
McBride, and Wright did.
Got it. We know it. Going off sequence helped Ryan at not Nashville. I should remember the track. It was Iowa. Yeah. Going off sequence helped Ryan at Iowa. So, and Ryan's got some pretty good pace. He's was one of the biggest movers. So maybe getting a little bit off sequence may help both these runners and in turn get him some track position if everything plays out correctly. But like I said, only time will play out on that accord.
It depends. There needs to be another yellow. There was a bunch of yellows at Iowa that worked out well. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Saucier top, Blaney still top 3, Peach still 4th, Carter 5th, Pierce 6th, Crouch, Pressey, Mulkey, Ryan, McBride top 11. David Wright, 1 lap down. He got the lucky dog.
Mm-hmm. And Hayward, Perez take behind the wall, and Estates, McDonald, and Tristan did not participate in this running.
So as everyone gets ready to go, gonna be showtime.
Yep.
Lights on the pace car, which means we're 1 lap from green. See how chaotic this restart gets.
And Peach is going to be hoping for a better restart because he's been napping the last 2 of them. So he needs to kind of figure out what's going wrong if he wants to stay with this top pack. We'll also get to see how fresh tires they help Ryan and McBride, and see if they can gain some good spots using those fresh tires. So control is on Saucier here, as we will wait for the pace car to come off here. Flagman has control, waiting for the restart zone. Pace car is in. We're gonna wait till we get to the zone. When will Bryce go will be the question in that zone. Ooh, kind of waits to end that time, and Kyle is not hounding the back of Bryce as the previous restart shows, so was able to kind of shake tail there.
Yeah. Had a really good start.
Mm-hmm.
Talbot to throw from Blaney now more than anything right now.
I think the biggest loser was Crouch. Big gap between Crouch and Pierce there, and Crouch is under pressure from Presley. Crouch is able to hold on.
Ryan sitting in the 9th spot behind Presley, watching all this unfold.
Mm-hmm.
Again, she's sitting really well. Her nearest competitor at the moment, Tom Sears, did not take the start. He'll use his first drop round of the season and take 5 points out of it.
Mm-hmm. And that's another caution. That's going to be for Donnie Crouch? No, not Donnie Crouch. I don't see anyone around. I think it may have been Crouch, because I think he lost it going into 1? Or 70?
I guess we'll find out.
It was a 70.
Oh, no, it was Carter, yeah.
Yep. And she saved it.
We actually need to go back and look at Carter.
Yep.
Oh, it's Carter and Pierce.
Yep. No help, though. similar kind of situation. Pierce going for a kind of a lunge here, gets back in line,
Yeah,
gets a little
Pierce
bit of
never
an
touched
wash.
her. It looked really trippy at first, but yeah, Carter never had contact.
The only thing you probably could say is Pierce maybe took the arrow off the rear wing of Carter. Pierce took the rear wing. Pierce took the arrow of the rear wing off Carter, but just kind of just shows it's easy to go into one. And I think the 94 may have looped it under caution here. Let's see if he hit anything. He did not, but gave a bunch of the cars quite a fright.
So Wright will get back on lead lap with this.
Yep.
So this bails him out quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's David Wright, making his series debut. North Carolina native.
One of the last debutants we're going to see this season.
Then there's Bryce Saucier. Sitting at the front of the field, looking for his first race win. Kyle Talb sitting in second, fifth in points. He'll gain a lot if this keeps going the way it has. He's at second so far overall. Jason Blaney sits in the third spot. Field Up Motorsports. Then it's Hunter Peach in fourth for Beast Racing Team. Teammate second and fourth. James Pierce for Twisted Racing sits in fifth. This is a good race for him. Emma Carter in sixth. Then we have Crouch in seventh. Pressey in eighth. Nick Pressey in eighth. Ryan in ninth. Jack Mulkey 10th. Zach McBride in 11th. And David Wright coming down pit lane now that he's on the lead lap.
Yep. Weird, though. He pitted last time, though, so kind of shocked he's coming back down again. Maybe just to fill it up. But again, he was already one lap down, so it makes sense to be starting at tail end anyway, so no reason not to just fill that thing back up. Not going to lose anything. Fastest lap currently in the camp of Jason Blaney. So swing around here. We'll get probably the one to go this time by. His field's going to be pretty much bunched up here. Saucier's basically led almost every lap here. Has not been unchallenged, though. He's had a lot of challenge behind from Kyle and Blaney, Peach at some points, but has been able to keep his nerve and keep that top spot. But as these laps tick down, the drivers get a little bit more aggressive. Will he be able to kind of hold that position? Only time will tell on that front.
One to green. Here at Worldwide Technology Raceway, everyone will refer to as Gateway Motorsports Park, including myself still.
I mean, considering the big logo on iRacing says Gateway.
Right?
It's kind of hard not to refer to as that.
Looking at the field as they go down the back straightaway. Again, it's Saucier, Tao, Blaney top three. Blaney, his first race back in several weeks. But he is here and present for tonight's race. He is sitting in third, looking for his first podium in the series. Yeah, Pierce in fifth behind Peach. Then it's Carter, Crouch, Pressey, Ryan, and Mulkey top 10.
So pace car off again. Saucier's still on control. He's kind of changed up his tempo the last couple restarts here, so we'll see when he elects to go, and will Kyle be able to keep close. Green flag in the air. Big gap there in the back. Yep, late again. Ryan was a little bit far back there. Got close up to Crouch. Other than that, though, they all kind of hold station. You can see Mulkey in the back there fighting hard with McBride. As you can see, it's like, oh, there goes Mulkey. And there he goes around. He goes around Zach McBride. McBride
Blaney
did
side
not
by
get a good start.
side with Kyle Talbot near the front of the field. This is for second. Holds
Blaney
on to it.
Yep, Blaney cannot finish the job there. Question is, will he try to make another pass here, or will just ride in line? They do see Saucier getting away off in the distance.
Yeah,
Alright, Saucier.
Saucier sitting in the race lead. He's off to the right side of your screen. Talb center of your screen, trying to walk away here.
Mm-hmm.
Pierce still sitting fifth. Carter still sitting in sixth. Top six all pretty close together here.
But we've seen the past 4 cars, they've all been drivers slightly being over-aggressive, going into corner one, so it's been kind of a recipe, so we'll see if any driver makes that same mistake. Especially, again, this lap's ticked out. But a big train formed behind Blaney here. It's got Peach and Pierce.
He's not too far behind Cal either.
Yeah.
Like, he's still holding pretty good station. It's just trying to get to Taub now with everyone at speed as Pierce going after Peach.
Yep. Almost looks like he's going to hit the wall there. Gets a good run. He's going to try to take it into the corner here. Going to get a good run, but outside usually fails going off this corner here. They're still going to be side by side, though. It's going to favor Peach, but going to this corner, Pierce, if he tries to step out going into one, he could have an opportunity, but he'll just stay back in line. Did not have the run to elect to make that pass.
Outside lane, really good in turns 3 and 4 because you can sort of pinch off that run that the guy on the inside has. As Pierce is going to go for it again.
Oh, he's well clear this time, but outside going to have a better
clear.
run. Not enough. Yep, Pierce is going to clear. Will Peach elect to try to counteract here? I don't think he's going to get enough run here to try anything. No, he'll not. He'll, again, just tuck back in line.
And Pierce again on right now en route for his best oval race so far. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
A textbook gateway pass, yeah, it was.
Going
Textbook.
low, slide up, and make the pass.
This is almost essentially a home race for Pierce. They don't race in Memphis. He didn't race in Nashville. This is about as close as he's going to get to a home race now.
Yep. Fastest lap last time by Kyle Taub. He is coming.
Yeah, he just mirrored it too.
He's consistently run that time, while Saucy only ran a 4.23. Mulkey was able to get around Presley for 8th.
Those two have a rivalry. So far, so easy done for Mulkey. He moves up to P8.
And he's also, like I said in pre-race, but top 5 right now in the standings, all within still a chance to get it, which is Ryan, Crouch, Pierce, Mulkey, and Kyle Taub. So they also have a chance when this title with 7 to go. So every position matters, and every point matters.
Yeah, and all of the big championship contenders are ahead of Christina Ryan, who sits 10th. So all of them would gain.
Mm-hmm. Some more than others, but points are points.
Yeah.
But remember, all top 9 will have to pit probably sooner rather than later here. Well, Ryan can at least check off at least getting a lap led. So at least put one extra point in her total. As she's the highest of the drivers.
Everyone practiced pit entry during practice. But doing it during practice and doing it during the race, 2 different scenarios.
Yeah, easy to put it on the grass, easy to make a slight mistake. Pressure's on.
We saw it in Nashville 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay. We saw it at Pocono where Pierce sped.
Yeah, we did.
Different job as you pit road entry, but easy to make a mistake, just not thinking about it.
Or overthinking it. As Pierce gets around Blaney.
Yep.
Blaney wants it back, though.
Blaney not going quietly into the night. Oh, it's the girl into the wall head
and
first.
And that'll be a yellow.
Yep. Head first.
Oh, and there's McBride. He spun, too.
Oh, did he clip the situation?
No, he didn't clip Blaney at all, but he spun trying to avoid it.
And luckily he didn't hit anything, though, so just roasted those tires.
Yeah, that's important.
Yep.
We
Alright,
saw
I guess that's
Blaney try to get really low on the track, and it just didn't work.
All right, let's put another one into the commentator's curse. Blaney looking good for his first podium as he just hits the wall there again, but obviously pit road wasn't open yet, so he's going to try to limp it around until it opens. Doesn't look like he's in good enough control of that car, though, so no reason to tow.
He is just kind of being careful. So here's what happened. As it happened.
As he comes up, tries to get a little too low, just try to find as much time as he can, clip the grass, and at that point, car don't like
He did
grass.
a really good job of just staying stationary, let everyone kind of go around, and then
Yep, hold.
obviously McBride, sort of a late reaction for him.
Oh, Blaney missed the access road there, so he's probably going to get a penalty. So everyone elects to pit that time by. Only driver staying out is Christina Ryan and David Wright. And
Zach
McBride.
McBride.
Yep, waiting for my timing scoring update. There we go. I know fresh tires are quite important around here, but at the same time, track position does matter. It's a little bit not the easiest track to pass at, so we'll see if they can kind of bottleneck the field. Top 3 can. Actually, it looks like the 44 is coming in this time by, so David Wright not going to stay out. Wants to go back, so it's actually going to be Ryan and Zach McBride staying out, and then the rest of the field that elected to pit.
Wanting to go.
Mm-hmm. Saturation brought up a good point in the comments there. Outside 1 and 2 is OP, unless tire dag is big, which is a correct statement.
Yeah, that's Doug South in the chat.
He knows what he's
Pointing all
talking
that out.
about.
Yeah,
Very good. Very good at his ovals. Very good at his information there. Be a great engineer and also pretty good behind the wheel, as we've seen at Pocono.
So it's Ryan, McBride, then Saucier, our pole sitter and most laps led leader right now. Then Pierce, then Tao. Pierce jumped Tao in pit lane, so Kyle's not gonna be happy about that one.
Nope. Had a 1 second. Actually, yeah. Pierce had a 1 second faster stop and just entry and exit times. Twisted Racing pit crew hard at work in that 1 extra second.
Yep, so it's Ryan, then McBride, then Saucier, Pierce, Taub, Carter, Peach, Crouch, Pressy, and Blaney, top 10. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again at Gateway.
Ryan gets away relatively okay there. Everyone kind of keeping it good through 1. See no real mistakes, no real problems. A bit slow though, taking the access road.
Not sure what happened for him.
Nothing. I think he may have had a penalty because he was basically alone. Yeah, he's coming down pit lane here, so we'll keep an eye on that machinery here. But nothing else. Everything else kind of rolling station. Pierce hiding the back of Bryce Saucier though. And he'll actually make the pass.
There you go. Pierce to the podium places. Ryan set the fastest lap, 25.2. But now Pierce has a little bit of clean air. Just needs to chase down McBride.
Gap is only 0.2. There's like 0.9 there, updated.
Fun
Not a
fact.
second.
Just a fun fact. Nobody's won on both a road course and an oval this season. You've won on one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Pierce hits the
Jinxed
wall!
him! You just jinxed him! And the corner one has just struck again. It's taken so many, and there goes Pierce too.
And that's a slam and a half.
That's a big lick. He's trying to limp it. Doesn't want to tow.
Look at that car. That car is completely destroyed.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's dragging. One wheel's gone. The other one's blinking. The nose cone's going cuckoo. I'm shocked he's able to still got any steer left in that thing.
I don't think he has much.
Whatever's left is basically that.
It looks like it's all mostly just left side damage. So that might be sort of what's helping him out here. So here's
I'll
what
take a look at the
happened.
replay.
It was that
Snapped.
wobble and that quick overcorrect. Like it didn't spin around. It just snapped the other direction. Like it still had enough grip to respond, and it's so quick.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. So far, that corner's claimed Ryan, Hayward again, Blaney, Pierce.
So we're gonna
I
go
think
slow
that's
motion
Carter.
here.
So 6 drivers, 5 drivers in 6 incidences have tripped in that corner. We'll see the slow-mo here.
And you just watch it just pivot right back to the right outside lane. That is an extremely violent impact.
Yeah. That just, as soon as I saw like that, that wouldn't have been good in real life. Luckily, it's virtual, but ooh.
We get a good onboard cam of it here.
Ryan just brought up a good point. Seems to be happening during the night more than during the day, so it makes you wonder, when the sun sets, is it getting worse? The setup not as good with this corner and just making it snap. Look how much he's got that wheel
Yeah.
pointed, just trying to keep it straight.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
So Pierce Burns, the fastest pair, going to join the tail end of the field. Car looks a lot better
He's
than
a
it
lap
did
down,
about.
too.
Yeah, he and David Wright are 1 down respectively. As Wright came in, maybe for a penalty, maybe for something. Not 100% what, but he had to come in. Christina Ryan elects to pit along with Wesley. So yeah, they both elected the pit under that call. Oh, and Dak McBride. So they all elected the pit. Re-inherit the lead back to Bryce.
Alrighty.
All right, let's spin the wheel of jinxes. Let's see what else we can talk about having a good run so
I
far.
feel like I should not be talking right now.
Yeah, I don't want to kind of point at anyone else as well. We'll just say right now it's Saucier, Kyle Taub in 2nd, Emma Carter 3rd, Hunter Peach 4th, Donnie Crouch 5th, Jason Blaney 6th, Zach McBride 7th, Christina Ryan 8th, Presley 9th, Jack Mulkey 10th, James Pierce 11th, David Wright 12th. 12 cars on the track, 10 on the lead lap, and that's all we'll say to not bring anything else to anyone else's attention.
Right?
Or else we're going to have a big line right outside the commentary booth as soon as the race ends.
I don't think we're leaving.
Not without an escort.
No. So Saucier leads. Looks like David Wright's going to get he's going to get that wave around here.
Yep, so he'll be back on the lead lap, I think? Is he taking the wave around now?
He's still one. He's still
1 down? Okay.
Yeah.
As they say, only the dogs always sense danger first. But who's the dog barking for? All right. All right, heels take that a step side here. And I'll take the lead here on control. It's under Saucier's control. As pace car pulls off here. Saucier usually likes to go late in the run. We'll see when he elects to go in the Geico restart zone. Usually near the tail end of it. Green flag is out, and he goes a little bit earlier that time. Kyle Taub caught a little bit napping, and away we go. I'll keep an eye on the stream and also keep an eye on what's going on. Everyone's single file for the most part. No major instances to report further back. We do got a little bit of a grass edge by Emma. Emma keeps it relatively clean, and they're all holding station. So we'll see again, Kyle. Again, no pressure from behind. Everyone pretty much relatively okay. We'll see if the fresh tires of McBride, Ryan, and Presley can they try to carve the way for the field right now, as Ryan is already feeling a little bit of a pressure here from Presley in the back, but since we've only got one camera right now, we'll have to kind of just respectively call what we can see. As they're basically finished back here right now. Christina Ryan going to make a move on Zach McBride here. Presley going to try to push Ryan basically behind. Ryan going to get around, and Presley kind of almost touches with McBride. Presley going to get around here, going to shove McBride up the track just a little bit, and it's going to open the door for, I think that is James Pierce. It is James Pierce to possibly get a 2-for-1 here.
Oh, and Presley spins.
And there goes Presley.
And I know he tied the wall, but he's able to keep it rolling. No yellow.
He may not be a little bit too thrilled that wasn't a caution, but other instances were. But that's the gods of iRacing, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, we got Peach.
Oh, and he's got an even bigger spin on the back straightaway. And now he's going to get a penalty for the illegal pit entry.
At that point, I think that car was just kind of limping. Right now it's Saucier. Kyle keeping distance close here. He's kind of hoping we get a long run here because he just seems to be able to reel him in, and as soon as he's able to get the gloves off,
he's able to reel him back in. Like right now is perfect for him right now. As he's right there to him.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Out to the bottom. Saucier up high. Saucier stays up high. Out for the south.
Yep, Peach was able to get around Carter.
Yeah.
I think Peach may have kind of chop blocked Carter, though. So Carter, maybe not the most thrilled about that, but Peach has position.
Taub has to reset and try again.
Can't lose his nerve. Oh, Emma going to try to make a move back on Peach again.
Yeah. Little bit of a bobble there did not work out.
Gonna open the door for Donnie Crouch, who is sniffing around and is able to make a move going into one. Inside is strong around here, but not gonna have enough to make a lunge. Carter holds on, at least for now. If she makes that mistake again, Crouch will be ready to pounce.
100%. Yeah, Blaney sitting there in 6th, sort of in the middle of these two groups. You got Ryan and Mulkey sitting 7th and 8th. McBride 9th. Pierce in 10th. He's a lap down. The first car a lap down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Carter gonna make a move on Peacher going into one.
Up, there you go. Bottom lane, Carter's brave beyond the bottom lane after everything we've seen so far tonight. It didn't work out. But Peach is gonna have to keep his eye out now that Carter's brave enough to go down there.
Lap down car, James Pierce has got around Ryan, just further in the distance.
Yeah, he's the first car lap down, so right now he's not under threat.
Mm-hmm. Here comes Carter again. Carter gonna just try to close the door here. Gonna have enough this time by, but just can't close it. She was thinking about it.
Too wide, just understeered too hard, and now Crouch is in pursuit.
Yep, Crouch is like, all right, you can't finish this pass. Let's show you how it's done.
Well, and Crouch almost threw it away. As Doug Self mentioned in the chat, you cannot hit that rumble strip in 3 and 4. It is a no-go zone.
Carr don't like it. Now it's up to Blaney. Blaney's like, all right, cracks knuckles, it's time.
And he makes it work. The outside lane, as we mentioned earlier, outside lane of 1 and 2 is the OP lane through 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And now Pierce gets around Crouch as well. Again, Crouch not battling Pierce for position. Pierce wide.
Yep. I think Crouch wanted to go where Pierce was, but not enough. Here comes Emma again. Gonna try to take that inside one more time. Try to slide
Sends
up.
it into the bottom.
2 times that hasn't worked out. Can it happen a 3rd time here?
She's got the advantage. She's not going to get
Yes.
completely surpassed here, so she's got a chance to hold it side by side and go into turn 3.
Yeah, she's gonna have
But
to try to
be
put this.
stable in turn 3.
Oh,
She'll take
plenty
it
of
in
room.
turn 3.
Yeah, plenty of room to check up here and clear the pass, and she will successfully do it.
Oh,
That is how you
Pierce
do it.
almost had the wall.
Almost past the wall. I thought he did hit it.
I don't know
How
if he did or
evasive
not. Well, I
that
guess we'll
was.
find out. But he's trying to get around Jason Blaney here. First car lap down, trying to race his lap back. He's got the pace to do it. So Blaney sits in the 5th spot. He's top
Just went
5.
Went to take a look at it. You could put a playing car between Pierce's right rear tire and the wall. Did not clip it. Again, not missing anything up front. Saucier has a half a second lead on Kyle Taub, so
It is
still running 1-2 respectively.
0.75.
Yep, just hit 0.7 for me.
Second.
Yep. Had to wait for timing and scoring update there. But I think they're liking this fighting. Is there's a big gap growing between last podium spot and them, so
Yeah.
they know they're gonna duke it out here for a little bit near the end. Everyone will have to pit one more time as well. And we saw, well, if you didn't see live what happened, you could see on the race replay on YouTube that the undercut did work at Nashville, and it ended up helping out. It ended up being Kyle's detriment as he was able to lost the lead because of the undercut. So with one more pit stop to go, maybe Kyle looking for reversal of fortune.
Have to see. He's got to get a little bit closer to Bryce, though. And Bryce is almost to the point of no return.
Last
That's
time by,
a big deal.
they ran similar laps last time by. This time by 5:17 for Saucier, 6:23 for Kyle. So give the advantage to Bryce.
Emma trying to stay stable here. She's 4 seconds behind Kyle Taub.
She's running. I don't want to say any positive or negative adverbs, seeing what's happened previously. So she's running right now. But the question is, she's got to run more aggressive if she wants to catch.
She's sending it into turn 1, and it's costing her in turn 2. And that's where she's losing all that time. She just lost a 10th this time alone.
Yeah, she's just going too aggressive in the 1. She needs to kind of flow like water, as they would say. Saucier had a 5.60. Kyle had a 7.27. Carter actually had the same lap time as Kyle that time by.
Yeah. Pierce just brushed the wall.
No, Pierce loves living on the edge, though, so does not shock me. Saw it at Detroit, Daytona, other tracks.
Again, this is the battle for third. Leader is now 1.25 seconds ahead of second place. Saucier, looking for his first win, was denied at Kentucky. Can he send it home here at Gateway? Carter again sitting third. She's looking for her first podium on an oval. Cal is tired of these second places on ovals. I know that.
It's got to be demoralizing. It's just like you're wondering, what can I do to get that win, get that monkey off my back? And, ooh, we got Peach making a move here on Carter going into 3.
And it didn't work out.
Yep.
Carter doing a really good job of keeping Peach out of the way here.
It's simple. If you want to make a pass on the inside, you have to clear, or in 1 and 2, you have to basically clear or run basically side by side and get yourself a good run. And in 3 and 4, you got to slide up on the inside. If not, that outside line is where you want to be. It's a game of risk. What do you risk the pull? And if you pull too soon, you end up customizing your line, same thing if you go too late, and you could be under pressure from behind. Now, luckily for Peach, the only car behind him is the lap down car of James Pierce, so he will not lose a position on track if he gets passed, but still, you don't want to put a lap down car between yourself and the car you're chasing.
Yeah, 100%. And now we have Carter and Peach. They're still battling for third place. Blaney pulling away from Crouch. Now it's
Carter
Crouch
just-
and Ryan.
Carter just had her fastest lap of the race last lap.
Yes, she did. Gap between her and Kyle Taub still 3.7 seconds.
Mm-hmm. It just seems like they're running similar-ish times. If Carter gains a 10th, Kyle gets it right back. Kyle has gotten the gap down a little bit here. It's now down to under a second, so he is slowly reeling back in Bryce, but not by wide increments. Not really consistently. Oh, that time by Bryce had a really slow lap, and Kyle's down to 0.7. I think Kyle senses blood in the water. It's game on.
We're approaching lap 80.
Mm-hmm.
Lap 80 starts now. 41 laps to go here at Gateway. As Bryce burns stuff off too quick.
Maybe, because that gap is falling. Fast lap again there for Kyle out of that last lap exchange. Gap down to 0.6.
And it spells disaster right now for Saucier. Because he pit on lap 44. They pit on the same lap.
They did.
It's been less than 40 laps, which there are right now currently left to go.
He can go a little bit longer. They are going to catch the lap down car of David right here, so it could be a pick. Ryan got around Crouch while we're watching this.
Yeah. So Ryan's up to 6th.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That gap keeps falling every lap. He's trying to communicate with the lap down traffic right now, trying to get them in a position that will favor the 07 machine. And then maybe a little bit of a pick, though, but he'll hang high. Not going to let either driver go. Oh, that gap is falling. It's down to 0.3.
Yeah, it's very much dropping. I think Saucier's burned up his stuff.
But if he pits now, he's going to have the same problem on the next run.
Oh, 100%.
So he's going to catch 22. He wants to pit, and he'll gain time if he does it, but then he'll be a sit and duck in the next run, and he's probably better off defending. It's not the easiest track to pass that, so if you just make that car wide-ish, you should be okay. Well, within reason. Oh, caution, wrecking 1, and that's going to be the 22 of Blaney. But he didn't hit anything, so he lost it, but didn't hit anything.
Turn 1 and 2.
Honestly, I think Preston's going to be cursed with whatever gods right now. Why didn't he get a caution, but that got one?
Proximity to other cars is the ruling there. And this is going to be why. Sideways to a stop in front of traffic.
Yep, that would be a textbook caution.
Yep, whereas Pressy wrecked on his own, and then we wrecked again on his own. No one was around him.
Yeah.
Proximity to other cars. That
And
is
again,
the name of the game.
I think Kyle's wondering how many horseshoes does Bryce Saucier have, because
Right.
he's wondering right now.
So Pierce should get lucky dog here.
He will. He's the only car lap down.
Yeah,
No,
right.
two down, but yeah, it goes by things. Even not, he'd get the wave around anyway. Because he's ahead of Mulkey, who's staying out.
Yeah, Mulkey staying. The bold call by Mulkey. Ooh, this is gonna be a bold call.
IndyARCS prize fighter.
Yeah, he is. He is. One in Indianapolis and one in Kentucky. Yeah.
Yeah, you've written him 2 checks so far this season.
Yeah. Well, I didn't write the first one.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
the second
sure. That
one.
was
If he does it again next year, I'll be writing the checks, but not this year. So Mulkey stays out. He'll inherit the race lead. Poor Saucier and Tal. Tal had a 2/10 quicker pit stop, too. It just wasn't enough.
He's just wondering, what do I have to do?
Come on, Pit Crew, be quicker. Pit Crew,
Be
2/10
quicker. He's got the
I
whip.
need it a little bit quicker than that, please. Carter up to third. Then it's Ryan. Then Crouch, Blaney, Peach with a big loss on pit lane. 9.1 on the pit lane.
Makes me wonder if he had some slight damage.
And then Mulkey comes in.
Yep. I guess Mulkey wanted to lead a lap.
He didn't lead. That's the funny part. He didn't lead the lap.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't pass him
He
for the
didn't.
line.
He didn't pass Bryce at the line. Yeah.
So, I mean, he got the sponsors. He got AutoNation on TV.
So he'll drop back down the order. Pierce in pit lane, Ryan on pit lane, Mulkey in pit lane.
Pierce has got a question, Clayton.
What is the question?
I don't think I can communicate with him because I'm in spectator mode, so.
Un momento, por favor.
Question. He's asking you to ask it. I mean, I got a passing into yellow while going into pits while everyone was in front of me, so I don't want to be the guy that auto clears it and create the controversy.
Did you hear him, Clayton?
You shouldn't
No.
have a penalty. I was watching you as you did everything as you needed to. Go ahead and clear it.
Hey, I love you, brother.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I know.
He was literally the last car in line. Not sure what happened.
Yeah, iRacing's weird sometimes.
All right. Yeah, he was literally following protocol by the tooth and nail, so I'm not sure why, but either way, we're taken care of.
Yeah. So it's interesting to note because remember, Carter was running similar lap times to Kyle.
Yes.
And now she's going to have a chance to stay with the pack this time because last time she was kind of in a bit of a fight with Peach and they lost a lot of time. Now you also got a re-energized James Pierce who's on the lead lap. You got Ryan there as well. You got even Donnie Crouch. So this is going to be even Blaney's in that pack too. So you got a lot of hungry drivers that just got that gap wiped and they see the top two been running for the whole race. And it's going to be interesting because you just threw a stake in with the Lions. Let's see how it plays out.
It's about to let loose, I think, though. Everyone's been trying to set up for this particular stanza, and now it's a situation of, okay, we've hit the reset button. We still have 11 cars running, 10 cars on the lead lap. What in the world do we do?
Well, we can get those questions answered as pace car lights are off.
People need to start hitting the hornet's nest under yellow. Pace
No,
car is
especially-
in. Really weird pit entry, but
It's been doing
We'll
that the
allow
whole
it.
race. Why he doesn't
I've
go
never
down the
noticed
access
it.
road, I don't know.
alrighty. Saucier, Taub, Carter top three, Ryan in fourth. Green flag in the air.
Crouch
Green
should not get
flag
going.
once again.
Everyone else relatively okay.
Keeping an eye further back. Everyone pretty well
Mm-hmm.
spaced out in the start, except for those further back. Pierce
Yep.
gets around Mulkey. McBride looking to get around. That is the 44 of Wright, who is 2 laps down. He is the only
Mm-hmm.
car off the lead lap so far.
Close the door there.
Keep an eye on this battle for second. It's Taub and Carter. Carter on the bottom, not White, number 70. Taub, the black and blue, number 16.
Pierce just got around McBride. McBride almost slid in the Pierce.
So Pierce up to 8th. That's further back. This is the battle for second. Ryan in 4th. She's distant 4th at the moment. But we are moving.
Yep. We know Saucier is good on short run, but he burns the stuff up quickly, and it's about 30 something
laps
laps.
to go right now.
And we know the fall off is about 40-ish, but we saw it starting to fall off in the mid-30 range. So if it goes to the end, Saucier would be okay. but we're gonna see what happens. Especially if Emma starts poking around Kyle, it may pull him out of range.
Easily could pull him out of range. Easily. It's already a second gap.
Mm-hmm. Got a big battle there between Blaney and Crouch. Blaney trying to set up a good run on Crouch, not going to get a good exit. Never mind. Think I may have jinxed his. Blaney got a poor exit.
Here's a good view from all the way over in turn 1 where the suites are.
It's a cool shot, but then it's...
This is
Well,
what
hard to
spotters have to deal with.
Yeah.
Imagine being a spotter for all of this.
Well, we don't have binoculars. They do. Again.
Palp's closing the gap a little bit.
Yep. Close it just a bit there. Ooh, we got a big battle here between Pierce, Blaney, and Peach. They're pretty much under a blanket
right
here.
behind Crouch.
Yeah. I think Pierce is going to make a move on Blaney here. Going into one. Sensing those fresher tires.
To be careful.
Not enough. Blaney
Not
holds
enough
on.
right there. Blaney did a really good job outside lanes where you want to be. So if someone's going in the middle, you got to go high.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go high. And this is a track where you can do that.
It's possible. It's not the most comfortable, but it's doable.
Yeah, it's 25 to go. You're not worried about comfort at this point. You're worried about positions.
Yeah. Oh, Peach going to try to go around the outside on Crouch. I'm going to move that high.
Someone cheated my call.
Blaney almost ran to the back of Crouch. I think they touched.
I would believe they touched. I would not like to go look at the nose cone cam we have on the 22 car.
May have a stain on it.
A little bit.
And Blaney gets around, and here goes Pierce. Pierce as
Yeah.
well. Crouch, biggest loser on that run. Poor line, and lost 1, lost 2, and gonna lose a
lost
3rd.
3.
Ouch.
And now Pierce trying to attack Jason Blaney. And will do so relatively easily. Switched underneath him, going into 3. Blaney's gonna fight him though.
Oh,
and there's contact!
Oh, in the wall. Blaney goes and takes Crouch with him, and McBride makes it around.
Awesome.
That was close.
Well, that's race done for Blaney because that's his last fast repair gone.
Did he use his fast repair last time?
He had that head first crash
Oh, that's right, he did.
when he went in the grass. So yeah, that's that wing. He could still probably get it fixed, but he's not going to be that competitive. Crouch had a toe, so he's going 1 down at least.
Yeah. Look at it, see what happened. So, this is what we're kind of reviewing here. Pierce on the inside, Blaney to the outside. So, here we go. Gonna go frame by frame.
You just see.
It's harder to tell from that perspective.
Yeah.
It looks like Pierce drifted up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good angle. So Pierce on the inside, he's claiming he's on that yellow, he's on the rumble strip a little bit.
Pierce is drifting up just a bit. Blaney's
both
now
of them,
holding.
Both of them drift up, but just that Pierce drifts up a little bit more.
Yeah. Because it looked like Pierce was holding. He started coming just a bit, and then Blaney then drifted, and it just 2 cars fighting over 1 tarmac, and Blaney ended up the loser and Crouch the innocent victim.
That's what happened to Jason Blaney. So David Wright will get one of his laps back.
He'll now be 1 down. If I'm not mistaken.
Doug South thinking it's still more on Blaney. Interested to see what our director of competition says. Because her actual notes regarding incidents like that is the car in front has the advantage, which Blaney did.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea.
I'm just glad I'm not going to be in that room. I'm glad I'm
not having to deal with that, but
Yep. I'm just glad I'm
Yeah,
in the
looking
booth
at the
now for most of these
notes.
races.
Yeah, digging up the notes here as we watch David Wright get one of his laps back. Saucier leads.
Saucier was
Looking at the
open.
note. Yeah. Dangerous maneuvers such as fade blocks, which Blaney didn't do because he was moving to the outside. He was going the same direction Pierce was, just Pierce was moving more. Drivers that have found to have crossed to another competitor's lane and triggering an accident will be determined as fault for the accident. Would that be considered James Pierce?
I don't know.
That's the whole semantics of it. But yeah, Blaney didn't fade block. He didn't fade across Pierce's nose. Both of them were going outwards. It's so weird.
It screams racing. That's the thing. It screams racing incident.
Right, it does, but we don't know. Racing incidents and here's our director competition's notes are this. Racing incidents outside of latency are always avoidable. Incident reviews break down on the following method. Who are the drivers involved? Can one driver be blamed for making a dangerous maneuver to start the accident? Did the accident result in the four-course caution? Dangerous maneuvers include fades, where you either cross as a blocking maneuver or you fade into another competitor's lane, attempting to make a pass. Drivers attempting to force through at situations when the space is closing. Drivers rejoining the track. And drivers attempting to force other competitors to move out of their lane despite not having the advantage on track.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple of things that could fall into that situation, and I don't know how it's going to be viewed. I'm laissez-faire for me.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a race director.
No, not at all. That's something I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out on the penalty sheets. So anyway, Mulkey 2 down. Yep, 1 to green. So let's see how it plays out here. Saucier did say on the radio he was hoping it went green though. So it's kicking the nest one more time here as Kyle has got another chance. He hasn't gotten the job done. He's been close at this race to get around Bryce, and every time he tries, he either can't finish it or a caution comes out, and it just gives him another chance here as lights have now gone off. Also gives Emma a second chance. Ryan, Peach, Pierce is now back in this battle, even though we'll see what happens on time scoring for him later. But yeah, so 7 cars on the lead lap. Right, 1 down, Mulkey 2 down, Crouch 2 down, Blaney behind, basically 3 down. Still in lobby, but gonna go multiple down here.
Yep. Green flag back in the air. Saucier gets a really good jump. See if Kyle can do anything about it with less than 20 to go.
Again, got a relatively okay start. I've seen better drops by Kyle this race, but I've seen worse, so that was pretty much an average. It usually seems like 5th car in line always seems to get the worst jump because it used to be Crouch, then it's Pierce, Peach. It just seems like whoever's 5th in line does not get going as well as the first 4. So, and right now he's under pressure from Pierce. So Peach could be under pressure from Pierce here. Going into 1 possibly. No, he'll not. He'll think better of it. Yeah, he'll get a good run here for 3 and 4 though. Peach gonna go high, Peach gonna go low, again, just gonna hold station. Oh, side by side, Peach and Pierce here, and Pierce gets around Peach, so put Pierce up to 5th, put Peach down to 6th. Oh, but Pierce hits the wall! Pierce hits it. I thought the wheel popped off there for a second, but he did not, but he's got some damage at the very least. That was a lick and a half.
Oh, and you can tell. You can absolutely tell.
And I hate to prove pre-race trends right now, but it doesn't look likely he's going to limp it. I don't know if he'll finish this race. He'll try, though.
Gonna get past by McBride.
Mm-hmm.
Up in front. This is the battle for the lead. It's closed. 4/10 is the gap.
If they get racy, Carter and Ryan are in the distance. Kyle wondering what he has to do to get around this 07. He's seen it almost the whole race so far. Just wondering, I go high, he go low. He go low, he go high. What does he have to do? Get that monkey off his back and win an oval and get around the 07.
Right? Saucier. The gauntlet's laying in front of him. Like, he's got to win races.
Oh,
and
got
Kyle
around in the
Talbot!
wall!
and
Pushing
the
too
caution comes out
hard.
for Kyle. Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh,
I was wondering when eventually you saw it happen. You saw it with Ryan, Hayward, Carter, forgetting names, Blaney, a lot of other
Pierce.
drivers so far this race, Pierce as well, and you see that Presley. They've all been claimed by that corner, and now it's claimed Kyle. And with this many laps left, he'll be able to use his fast repair, but he'll be behind the 8 ball quite drastically.
That's depressing, and he's trying to limp back as much as he can. But there's the pace car.
He's gonna go one down. There's no way.
Yeah, he literally just can't. That's heartbreaking.
It is.
Completely heartbreaking.
He's wondering why couldn't it happen 50 laps ago if it was going to happen. Why did it have to happen now? And he's got a bunch of cars behind him going to pit, so they're going to have to wait too for him limping.
Thing
Kyle
is,
wants
once-
an yellow.
once-
Yeah, he's got one. Okay, never mind. But continue.
Well, they didn't need to, like, it wouldn't matter if he got an ELO or not. The whole objective as McBride checked up for Pierce and checked into Pierce, not realizing what was going on,
Mm-hmm.
is that it wouldn't have mattered. Like, once they made it to pit lane, they can pass in pit lane.
Yeah,
You just couldn't pass going into it.
true. It's just heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. Like I said, that corner has claimed Carter at one point, Ryan, Pierce, Kyle, Hayward, Presley, Blaney. 7 drivers.
At
Of a-
least, yeah.
7
David
drivers
Wright,
out of
David
a
Wright by proxy.
proxy, right by proxy, Crouch, but that was actually 3, 4, 7, no Crouch. But yeah, 7 drivers, 8 by proxy, 1 driver twice in Hayward. And I guess Blaney too, but Blaney was another instance. Yeah, still, just absolutely just. Honestly, if you told me going into this race what corner was going to be the problem child, Smoke gets his lap back here, I would not predict turn 1. I was thinking exit of corner 2 is going to be the problem child, but it's not.
Pierce gonna
It's
go
corner
a lap
1.
down. Looks like he might be going a lap down here.
He did hit that wall, remember, so he's probably got some good damage to that machine.
Oh, that's right. He does have some damage to the machine. That is true. I forgot about that wall tag.
Mm-hmm. He absolutely
would do it.
smacked it.
So we're at 10 laps to go now. When we restart, we'll be at, I believe, 8 laps to go.
Yep. Knowing how the trends, if we get a quick caution, obviously we'll get another restart, but knowing how the trends go, it usually takes about 5 laps. It could be next, even if a caution light comes out, unless it's quick, could probably end the race. Well, be the reason they'll finish under yellow. But we'll wait and see on that point. But right now, we know, again, this is the first time Bryce is going to look in the mirror and not see Kyle Taub, and now has a different beast in Emma Carter behind.
And by the way, Christina Ryan's up to 3rd.
Yeah,
Just kind
as
of.
well.
Christina Ryan, she's been sick for like the past week, was bedridden for a few days. Not 100%. Yeah, let's just put her in 3rd place.
I didn't
Wild.
want to bring attention. I'm trying to bring attention to less because right now we got, like I said, a long line of people. We're gonna have to get protection to get out of Gateway alive. So might as well not put another jinx on the tab.
I don't think it would be that bad because everyone's gonna, like, we literally are right next to a landfill. And no one's gonna
They're
want to
gonna-
stay here. Like,
they're
we'll
gonna
deal
put
with
us
it
in-
we'll deal with it in America when it's a little bit more scenic. It's a landfill.
Either that,
It's not great.
either that, or we're gonna end up like Jimmy Hoffa in the landfill.
That's a fair point. I didn't think about that. Anyways, pace lights are out in the pace car.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be going green with 8 laps to go. Pierce still in pit lane. His race may be effectively over.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't...
bad news, good news. Bad news. Probably won't finish the race. Good news, still a top 10.
Yeah.
It's
So,
been a race of attrition.
It's like, that's bad. But he gets top 10. That's good. But
Good news, bad news is what you got there.
But he still hasn't gotten a finish on an oval yet. That's bad. But he still gets good points. That's good.
But now the championship leader's in 3rd.
That's
How,
bad.
how does
can I go
this
home
work
now?
out? How does this work out? As we get ready for this restart, Christina Ryan, who has been quiet so much of this race after the beginning,
Her main championship rivals have been having bad days.
have whittled themselves away. It's a wild time.
And remember, she was the first caution.
Yeah, she was.
So just shows she had her mistake and it's just been quietly riding. Well, green flag going to be out here.
So
Good
here
jump
goes.
there. Emma not as on the launch there. Could be caught
See
bit
what Carter
napping.
can do.
Just holding station. No incidents in the back to report of.
Dozier looking for his first race win of the season. Carter looking for her 2nd. Ryan looking for her 3rd. 7 to go.
If they all get tangled, Peach looking for his first.
Yeah, he's got 2 pole positions in this season.
And if somehow
he's
all
yet to
4
win.
wreck, it goes to Zach McBride as the last car in the lead.
Yeah,
lap.
that's a weird scenario.
Ooh, I think Peach is getting a little bit feisty. Gonna make a move on Ryan.
Yeah.
We're gonna see, can't complete it, but gonna still be side by side going into 1. Not gonna be enough to stay side by side though. Gonna tuck back in line. Emma had the fastest lap out of the 4 in that pack last time by.
Yeah.
And a personal best.
Yeah, it was personal best. 25.43. The 5 laps to go.
This is lost a
Emma
bit of time there though.
Saucier down.
It's gonna have to be buttery smooth. Again, Carter was faster.
Yeah, not by much, but it's enough.
Keeps her in the fight. Oh, Pete's at a personal best too.
So did McBride and Taub.
Gap grew a little bit there. We'll see where it pops up. I think Peach is going to make a move though on Ryan, possibly going into 1.
Not close enough.
Nope.
The Ryan holds on. But very big checkup out of 2. Now
Yep,
Peach
here
has
comes
got the
Peach.
bottom, but again, you want to be up high.
Unless you
really
can
want to be
clear.
up high.
He's got a good enough run. Can he close the door on Ryan? He can.
But now Ryan's got to run.
It's for the last stop of the podium. Going into 1. High side prevails though. Ryan gonna have to back
Yeah.
out. Peach gets it.
Coming to 2 laps to go. If a caution comes out now, it ends the race.
Yep. I think Carter's only chance right now is if Saucier ends up doing what Kyle and the rest of the field did. Peach could even possibly get Carter if he keeps the foot down.
Yeah. Carter running lower, too.
She's trying whatever she can, that siding machine.
Looking for her first podium on an oval. She's in a really good position right now.
Oh, Ryan kind of kicked up the track there a little bit. Doesn't
Yeah.
hit anything, though. Last
White
lap,
flag.
Saucier.
1
If
lap
he gets
to go.
through 1
presented
and
by Fueled Up.
2, he gets through 1 and 2, he's probably got it. Because that's the tricky corner. He is safe. All he has to do is bring it home.
Bryce Saucier in his 4th start. Trying to make something happen out of 3 and 4 for the last time. Bryce Saucier is an IndyARCS race winner. He wins at Gateway. Carter second, Peach 3rd.
Peach 3rd, Ryan 4th. McBride will be the last of the lead lap finishers in P5.
But Saucier joins the Race Winners Club.
I heard... Oh, well, Ryan just ran in the back of Carter's. Congratulations. Oh! Yep,
And there's
that's...
McBride.
Yep. Well, top 3 is going to be interesting when they pull up for podium pose.
Right?
Anyway, though, Saucier burning it down.
Right, says you're a race winner in the IndyARCS competition.
He gets to join the Race Winners Country Club. Good snacks.
Joins his teammate Nick Pressey.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Pressey won at Rockingham.
Yep, and he does a celebratory burnout, and that is that for him. But again, Kyle, the what ifs. He was consistently in second for most of this race, and then after the incident at 111, that was that. So
A bummer.
yeah,
Absolute
Carter gets the monkey off her back by getting a podium on an oval, having a good run, but the streak continues for Kyle, and Ryan going to extend her standings in the points lead because her main 4 competitors all had poor showings and also either didn't show up or finished behind her. So the gap grows.
Alrighty. Gonna start the podium interviews here. Gonna start with our 3rd place finisher in Hunter Peach, and then we'll work our way up. We'll interview Emma Carter and then Bryce Saucier to end off the night. Hunter, this is Clayton from the ABN booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, Hunter. Really good battle there at the end. Obviously, you were in the top 5 most of the race. Your teammate wrecked with about less than 15 laps to go. Sort of like, walk us through sort of how this race was.
Very chaotic, tight on restarts. Track position. We're just so close every time on these ovals. But can't thank Kyle for helping me every week, and feel bad for him. He had a really good car. Really wish we had more green flag runs there, except for the yellows. But all in all, it was a very good race. It's just without the yellows, I would say. But hope it was entertaining for y'all.
It was a lot of fun, especially that green flag run in that middle stanza all the way to like lap 80, I believe, was a lot of fun. Track position was name of the game. It was the same name of the game 2 weeks ago at Nashville. And now 2 weeks from now in Road America, sort of gets back to more quintessential road course racing. 3 ovals racing this left in the season. New Hampshire, which is probably gonna be a track position race. Then the absolute insanity of Kansas and Auto Club. With 6 races left, what races are you looking forward to? Obviously, you're not in the main points picture, but you've had 2 pole positions. You're adding your podium totals here. I think this is your 3rd of the season, so you're getting those podiums. How close do you think you're already getting that race win with those 3 ovals left in the race?
I feel pretty close. I come in here with a lot of confidence on these ovals. I know I can run good on ovals more than road courses, unless we get lucky at a road course somehow, some way. The only road course I'm really looking forward to will probably be Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
I know a little bit of the Road America, but not feeling too confident there. But I would say the oval I'm looking forward to most, I would say maybe Auto Club we have a good shot, because it might be a drafting track, which would be very chaotic, like racing Talladega. But probably realistically more real oval will probably be New Hampshire. Treat it kind of how we did this race. Didn't have winning speed, but we'll take 3rd.
Well, Hunter, obviously your teammate didn't have quite the best luck. He finished 6th tonight still. But if there's anyone you want to shout out, man, you did a fantastic job tonight, staying where you needed to be. Had a really good battle with Emma there throughout the race, not just here, but throughout the race. You were battling with her almost all race long. But if there's anyone you want to shout out, man, congratulations on the podium. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Shout out to all my friends watching this broadcast and all the group back in NAOR and CDR and all of them, and Kyle Tubb especially, like I said, always helping me throughout this, putting me on his team, teaching me more about these Indy cars more than I don't know. And, thanks to y'all for putting on the broadcast and everybody in this league who are phenomenal drivers on these Indy cars, more than me. They will figure it out one day. And I'm also sorry to Emma for kind of coming up in there in turn 3. Didn't want to slide up. I tried to get out of gas, so yeah.
Well, Hunter, another 3rd place, your 3rd podium of the year with 3 ovals left. no doubt that you're starting to kind of show exactly what Kyle warned us of when you first joined before Indy. Fantastic to see, and know you're going to keep working on it. So again, congrats on the 3rd place, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, just tie these thirds.
Right? You're gonna get it, man. You've got the ability to do it.
Yeah, have a good one.
That was Hunter Peach. Cut him off there by accident. Didn't mean to do that. But 3rd place finisher for Hunter Peach. Again, third podium of the season. After, if I remember correctly, I know Nashville was one of them. He finished, I believe, P3.
Yeah, it was P3 at Pocono and P3 at Nashville and P3 here.
Yeah. So.
And 3 podiums, 1 pole position in the Indy 500, and
Yeah, 2.
That's
He
about
had
it.
podium at Nashville too. So.
I was like, not podium, sorry, pole position.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, pole in Nashville too. All right, 2 poles. 2 poles.
All right. Next up on the interview list, we're gonna talk to Emma Carter here. See if we get a hold of her. Emma, this is Clayton from the ABN booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, 2nd place. You made the joke beforehand. You thought like, hey, we're gonna go and wreck race cars, and you kind of did, but you also kind of got your first podium on an oval. How you feeling?
Oh my goodness. I can't say I was expecting that, based on my performances on oval so far this season. But I don't know. I guess it takes an oval like Gateway that's super precise and difficult to master for me to finally find some pace. And I also dodged incident besides that one save. That was nuts. So yeah.
Like, going through this race was difficult, right? Like, everyone was struggling. It seemed to be super snap loose in 1 and 2 as the race went on. How did you adjust to that? Because you were one of those that got out early, and it got worse as it got on. How did you adjust to that?
So they're going down the hill. I was braking going down the hill, which is what caught me out. So I lifted earlier and just braked later, and shifted to 3rd through 1 and 2. That was what I did differently.
So, you got your first podium on an oval here, and it took a lot of adjustment and a lot of work to get it done. And luckily, you had time to sort of polish that up, and you were pretty close to Talb's pace there later in the run. Now that you sort of got this figured out, obviously it does not oval confidence doesn't just come in one race, but you now have a few under your belt compared to where you were when you first started the season, when we first saw you come in at Long Beach. How much better do you feel being on ovals now, especially the shorter ovals, which we've seen a bunch of recently, compared to when you first started?
Yeah, I've got a little bit more confidence in that field. Obviously Nashville also, it didn't really go to plan, but I didn't bin any race cars, and I was like decent pace.
Right.
So in this one I was actually felt quite on the pace, even got quickest in practice, but I bottled qualifying as well. But yeah, I think in that area I'm getting better. I don't know if it's gonna stay that way, because I don't know what other ovals are left on the calendar, but should be pretty fun.
So kind of fill you in, there are 3 left. There is New Hampshire, Kansas, and Fontana.
Yeah,
Well,
that
says it all.
it's gonna be tricky.
Well, it's been tricky about all season long for one reason or another, and you got around it tonight. A 2nd place finish, a fantastic result. You were among the field, among the top of the field today. So definitely a well-earned. People actually in the chat were saying that you're probably the driver of the day. So you had some compliments from everyone watching the night.
I appreciate that.
Before we let you go, obviously you got your team in this. Obviously your teammate Alyssa Pelletier Sharp wasn't able to race tonight. Missed having her on track, but if there's anyone you want to shout out, the floor is yours, Emma. Congrats on a 2nd place finish. It seems like it's been a while since you have been on a podium. Have to go all the way back to Montreal. But well earned. The floor is yours. See if anyone you want to shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Alyssa and Kaylin as well. They've been super supportive of me and kind of cheering me on, even if they've been like sort of skeptical since, oh look, it's Emma on an oval. She's gonna crash out like halfway through again. But anyways, it's been real. I appreciate them for their support. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, Emma, again, congrats on your podium. P2 here at Gateway. 2 weeks from now in Road America, you're going to be a little bit more in your wheelhouse, I think. So good luck.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Have a good night.
You too.
Alrighty, that was Emma Carter, our second place finisher, back on the podium. 5th time this season she's been on the podium. 3 second place finishes, her race win at Long Beach, and a 3rd place at Charlotte, adding to her total here tonight. But now it's time for the man of the hour. It is time for Bryce Saucier, our race winner here in Gateway. Bryce, this is Clayton from the ABN booth. You got a copy?
Indeed, I do.
Alrighty, well, we kind of joked about it, and I didn't think I was going to come back and have to eat crow so quickly. I said, like, hey, if you're going to be like top 14, top 15, and you start winning races. Said that off the cuff earlier today. What do? You go on to win. Pretty outstanding result, pretty outstanding way of doing it. You're walking away from everyone in parts of this race. How'd you do it? How'd you get to it? You obviously were quick, but just how were you able to pull away like that?
I don't really know, to be honest. Car was on rails tonight. I gotta thank my team owner, Nick Pressey, all the guys at Nexus Sim Racing, Steven Downton, he got me in here. Just can't believe I'm sitting here talking to you as a race winner.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. You've had the pace all season. You were close to winning at Kentucky. We make jokes about that, but you genuinely were a class of the field at Kentucky had that last yellow not come out. And then you've been top 10 throughout the season. You've been top 10 on ovals. You were top 10, I believe. You were top 10 at Iowa, I believe. Top 10 at Montreal. So you've had those results. To finally have it break through here, how much does that kind of reaffirm your confidence in the car, knowing that, hey, this one couldn't get ripped away from him?
It definitely ups the confidence quite a bit. There's a very strong group of people in this league. They're very difficult to beat every week in, week out. So just makes me all the more confident in this machine.
You did a phenomenal job tonight, and obviously, we look forward. Obviously, the next two of the 3 races aren't going to be your friends. At least you say they're not going to be your friends. Road America in 2 weeks, then we have Watkins Glen and New Hampshire, your home race. Those 3 races coming up, you've got momentum now. You have the 7th and 9th place Montreal and Iowa. You got through Kentucky. You were in position to win Kentucky, and then Nashville was just Nashville. You can kind of write that off to the side. Now you've got this race win. You've got that confidence. You have that energy and the momentum. How do you feel going in the Road America? Going, okay, I've got that race win. I know how to do it. I know what this feels like. Now I can go forward and kind of be more of a threat and be more of a problem for everybody else going forward here. Because you're not slow on road courses either. Like, that's something that I think needs to be highlighted. You're not a slouch on road courses. So for Road America, like, how do you approach that?
A lot of testing this week. Road America has never been a great racetrack for me. Watkins Glen's been pretty good for me, though. And New Hampshire, in this place I didn't think I was going to do good at, so maybe I could outload the fastest car at New Hampshire, too.
Well, we're excited to see what you can do. Obviously, like, your forte is more the 1.5 miles, like Kansas and Auto Club at the end of the season. So I know you're going to be on fire there. but you said like, "Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this," and you won. New Hampshire, it's a home race. Like, that puts a little bit more emphasis on it this late in the season, knowing that there's going to be so much to fight for with everyone as well, trying to figure out their finishing positions on the year. A lot of practice. I can't wait to see what you are to pull up here. You have 2 weeks to do it, so you got some time to put it all together. We can't wait to see it all happen. But obviously, you said you said your thanks to some people earlier, but obviously the floor is yours. Your first podium is a race win of all things, and I believe most laps led. I'll have to double check on that just to be sure. But if there's anyone you want to shout out, it's a well-earned win. At least 50 plus laps led, race win. Made it look so precise today. But if there's anyone you want to shout out, the floor is yours. Congrats on your first race win in the series. You've earned it.
Once again, I just gotta say big thanks, Steven Downton. He got me in here, and Nick Pressey. He gets me through every race, keeps me calm, and everybody else at Nexus.
Well, Bryce, congrats on your race win. It's well earned. We can't wait to see what you pull. Both Saturday night, I see that you've joined the SRL Truck Series, and obviously Monday nights an NSR for the Monday Night Cup Series. Momentum's on your side, and it's looking good, so we can't wait to see more of you. But obviously it's almost 11 p.m. on the East Coast. You're further east than I am, so we'll let you get off here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy it. You've earned it. You're a race winner, man.
Thank you, you guys as well. It means a lot to have you guys put this fantastic league on.
We appreciate it. We're glad that you're with us. And soak it in and get some more dubs.
I'll try.
That was Bryce Saucier, our race winner tonight here at Gateway, the Worldwide Technology Raceway, Madison, Illinois. 6 races remain. 3 road courses, 3 ovals. It's still anyone's to fight for. Bryce Saucier, Emma Carter, Hunter Peach, the podium finishers here at Gateway as we pull the standings up. Christina Ryan finishing 4th, did a fantastic job here tonight at Gateway. Under the weather, under the lights, top 5 for our championship leader, who exits still in charge and still extending that gap in the Drivers' Championship standings. Zach McBride finishing out with the top 5, his first top 5 in the series. Let me actually knock out. Actually, I think he's been in top 5 twice. Let me double check on that before I. No, he finished 4th at Kentucky. So his second top 5 in 3 races. Good to see him putting another top 5 on the board. Kyle Taub, the question of if not now, when? He's got 3 races this season to get a win on an oval, and it definitely did not help his championship hopes. He was in second, was very, very precious championship points, and now he's lost even more ground. He's lost 4 points to the championship leader here, so it just extends that gap a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jack Mulkey in 7th, again, even rougher for him. And both him and Kyle Taub are in that same range in the championship, both 4th and 5th.
They just need strong performances
Yeah.
here on out. The only thing that's going to help their saving grace is Ryan's not a consistent week in, week out driver. So if she's not here 1 week, they're going to have to try to capitalize and get as many points as they can. They're still not out of it, though.
Donnie Crouch finished in 8th. Didn't get to make the finish, unfortunately. No, never mind. He did make the finish. My bad.
Yeah, he crossed it.
James Pierce didn't get the finish. He finished 11 laps down is where he was classified 9th place, but it's a top 10 on an oval, which is progress for him.
He's going in the right direction.
Right,
He just now needs to cross the line to get with that top 10 to make it feel a little bit better, but it counts. He's fast. He's just unlucky. He's got it worse than Kyle does.
Right. David Wright finished top 10 on his debut, ahead of Jason Blaney, who ended up finishing 11th, ended up being involved in an accident with James Pierce earlier on in this race. Disappointing for him. With 20 laps to go, was sitting top 5. Looked really good. Unfortunately, nothing that he could do there. Nicholas Pressey, 12th place for him. Watching his teammate get the race win. 2 wins now for MPEM on the go here. Rockingham and now Gateway. So between Prismatic and MPAM, they've got the short ovals pretty well locked up, but we've got 1 more left in a few weeks at New Hampshire. Then Olivia Hayward, a rough start for her. didn't get the start that she wanted. Frustrating, obviously, for her. Very frustrated in the number 83 machine as she gets ready for Road America in 2 weeks.
Yeah, she had good qualifying pace, but just unlucky. Just pushed too hard in the 1-2 times, and it snapped.
Cameron Perez didn't get to do the full race. Didn't have any issues. Just couldn't do the full race. He'll be classified as 14th, and then Ben McDonald, Tristan Catania, and Toby Estes ending up at the bottom of the order, 15th through 17th, as we leave for Road America. We have a lot more going on. Saturday night, we go over to Las Vegas, SCRL Cup Series action. Me and Kevin Young will meet you there. We're going to the West Coast. Time to roll the dice. Parker White won last Saturday night at Fontana. Can he go 2 for 2 this season? Or can we get a third race winner in the season? We're going to find out Saturday night. And then next Monday night, it's Monday Night Cup action for NSR. We are in... Let me double check to make sure I don't say the wrong track. Because I could say the wrong track here.
I forgot we were... I forgot we were in Las Vegas for SCRL, I'll be honest. I thought we were Phoenix.
Phoenix is after, I believe.
I thought because Sonoma... Wait. Because Sonoma is the 27th.
It is.
So wait.
It is Sonoma. It's Las Vegas. Oh, gosh. I've mixed it up. It's Phoenix for SCRL. Short on track racing for SCRL. Vegas for NSR. I'm doing this off the cuff, people. I'm doing this off the cuff, people.
I'm not going crazy. Hooray.
So, yeah, short track racing for trucks, and the Monday Night Cup Series goes to Las Vegas. I am losing my mind.
Actually,
I need to write sticky notes, what I need to do.
They don't even go to Las Vegas in the SCRL Truck Series till the round of the 16 playoffs in December. So
yeah, I was thinking of NSR is the ones who went to Las Vegas. So
yeah, we're going to the desert. Yeah, we're going to the desert. Then you're going to Las Vegas for the.
I'm going to the desert, and I'm going even further into the desert. Yeah, it's great. Next IndyARCS race, Road America, the end of the month, the 31st. So if you love this action, you're going to love that. Quintessential road course racing in these cars is hard to beat. It's going to be a lot of fun. But for everyone watching, for everyone that spent your Sunday evening, wow. We don't even broadcast on ABN on Sundays yet.
You really need to
spending
get
your
rest.
Wednesday evenings with us. I'm tired. For everyone spending your Wednesday evening with us, I'm Clayton Hardy. I'm tired. Alongside me, Kevin Young, ever so great. We'll be back Saturday night for more racing, truck racing at Phoenix. But until then, everyone stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you next time. So long, everybody.